With Phil stumbling drunkenly out of his bed, preparing in his head all the things he's wanting to be said. 19 minutes of Phil to Phil, with so much time to kill. He promised chill, but all he does instead is beg and show. The stream's online and straight away begins to whine, but all is fine as long as Shad's benign and doesn't step out of line. His content's immature for all to endure like fresh manure, but I feel sure he ran straight to feeling so insecure. The money he earned from yesterday was withdrawn and long gone, as Phil's spending impulse is always set to stay on. If supports are also slow and stays so low and fails to grow, you never know, the show may turn into an easy bingo. Once ticked off across the board with charge to what because his code can be ignored, just how much DSP makes us feel so bored. To help us fight or sleep and try to keep alert to watch a creep who play bingo, but Phil will bitch and why his sheep are also cheap. While DSP is chasing green, we're seeing green across the screen as Phil's routine predictability rivals are slow machine. He's snorting, burping, leaning, ban. It matters not if battery fun is shy, can't to see if others make him feel less of a man. Takes a drink and starts his like before launching into a bike, pretending they're for bills when truth is there to buy a wrestling JPEG. Talks about his shitty life of college cat and fatty life and all his strife, while forgetting that it's unwell and they were rife. With drama he will react, but isn't act that is a fact, as he rehearsed to be exact in how he felt he was attacked. Teaches nearly over and awareness in sight, with what to white despite Phil to light that tips were not light. We'll say alright it is okay, and now it's time for Phil to play, but first he'll say that tips will help from being off the other day. And with those words we win again, it's never if but always when the game is won. Thanks to that we made it to the very end. Hey guys, King Jad here, and welcome to DSP Bingo for today, Friday the 1st of March 2024. We've got a brand new month, brand new game as well for Phil Burnell, but it only got him $55 on a day stream, 23 on a night stream. As you can imagine, Phil was not very pleased yesterday. He was expecting more support, he was hoping for more support, and he made that abundantly clear to his audience several times. I feel like there's a lot to go over. I want to point out how dead Phil's chat is right now. This was like the last thing that was said in his chat was 2 minutes ago by him. The Nightbot interrupted basically. Jesus Christ. He's like, hey, where's a horde of people waiting to enjoy my stream? And there's like fucking 2 people there. The rest said good morning to you. I'm not going to fucking repeat the same goddamn thing. But yeah, there's a lot to go over. First of all, let's go over the night stream and Phil's. So I'm not going to show you the entirety of this clip from DSP Tries It Memoji 101. I'm going to skip like the card stuff, but to show you the start and the end I want to go over. You'll see for yourself what I mean. Phil's begging and desperation was kind of evident right from the get-go. I pressed the wrong button and we have bubbles. Oh fuck it, bubbles, yeah, why not? We'll just have random bubbles. Oh, that's me. Hey guys, you like your streaming? Get to see it later on, hurry. Press the wrong fucking button, goddamn. Good old Jasper fucking shooting Phil early. Remember, 100 likes for bubbles later on, but we'll do that later on. Goddamn, okay. So, here's what I meant to fucking press. I meant to press a fucking play button. Somehow I fucking missed that, but yeah. You'll see what I mean about Phil being a bit desperate on a night stream for financial support.
Now, a couple things. Number one, we have a wig. Who fucking cares? It is a Cloud Strife wig, even though it really isn't. They sold it as it apparently on Amazon, and someone donated it to me. And I've yet to even put it on my head. Because as you know, we have a hat goal of $100 in tips on every stream. And earlier today, we didn't even get close. Not even close. So far, we've not seen the Cloud Strife wig. If we hit the goal tonight, $100 in tips, I will put on the Cloud Strife wig. Okay, that's number one. Number two, this is literally my...
No, never mind number 2 for now. Number 1, Phil was trying to charge his audience $150 on a day stream for it. He swapped his goals around, thinking about a good way for him to get some more money from his dumbass den heads by making the fucking putting on the wig as the big massive goal for $150. So here's Phil already fucking going back on his way on that plan there. He was hoping to try and milk more money from a den heads to fucking put on a silly wig. Did not happen. So he immediately has gone back to his old tried and tested method. I'm going to stick to $100 instead. Maybe if Phil set his targets too fucking high during a fucking day stream, try and make it $150. Let's just go back down to what it was before, $100.
Final stream of the month, and it would be great to get some support tonight of any kind. Earlier today, the stream, I'll be honest, didn't even do that well. Boom! For a big premiere stream, the attendance was good. But the problem right now that I'm having, all of the videos are getting claimed for music, which is complete horseshit. But right now, I'm making absolutely nothing on the videos. Zero. Okay, I'm making nothing on the views on the videos at all.
Literally zero.
It kind of sucks that, number one, already the premiere stream was slow. This is my last day of the month to make any money on YouTube. I've been trying to make up for the fake memberships all month long and really haven't. This is the lowest my channel's made in about 3 years. I'm not kidding. And there's nothing I can do about that. Come on. But I really don't care. Tonight, if you like the content, please support it. However you can, whether that be a super chat, a membership, a gifted membership, a super sticker, or a tip. Please, let's have a good stream tonight, all right, in that regard. Brand new game, release day hype, good attendance. You know, hopefully support will go hand in hand with that. It did not on the first stream, so hopefully it does on this one, all right? I would love to put on the cloud wing and look like a jackass, but we got to hit the goal. So let's see what happens, okay? If I put it on my head and it's not that big of a deal and it doesn't really bother me, then I wouldn't be opposed to it. But if I put it on my head and it's itchy or annoying and you know what I mean, then no. I guess we'll see what happens if and when we hit the tips goal to actually have a hat, and then I put on the wig and we'll see what happens, all right? Hopefully we hit it tonight, seriously, because like I said, I don't, earlier today the stream was actually considered a slower stream, like, no exaggeration. I think I definitely do better on the Baldur's Gate streams, which is sad because I don't want to fucking go back to play Baldur's Gate nonstop. It did like the equivalent of like a random Tekken stream, that really did, so. Yeah, see what I mean? So Sarah says, become an exclusive Baldur's Gate 3 player. No. I am a variety streamer. I like playing a variety of games. I'm not just going to play the same fucking game every fucking day. It drives me nuts. Because people all month have...
The sheer irony of Phil saying that when his current plan at this point in time is to play Final Fantasy 7 every game, every stream, for the next several streams. The sheer irony of Phil saying I want to be a variety streamer while he's in the middle of doing some sort of Final Fantasy 7 marathon session.
Complain about Baldur's Gate 3, right? Basically saying, man, you know, that the game is too played out. You're playing it too much. You're playing it for 2.5 straight months. Play the new games. Play the hot new games. And I said, okay, I will. So I'm playing it now, okay? This is the hot new game. I'm playing it right now, literally. The tips on a fucking Fire Emblem stream. The tips have nothing to do with the game that's being played, I'm telling you. I got my first tip of the night from a troll, and they can go fuck themselves. So I'm just going to ignore it. There we go. I'm not even going to read it. I already recognize it. In the moment when I see this person, I'm just going to completely ignore them. So there you go. Shove it up your ass. Lilica says, we're playing too many RPGs, we need variety. Okay, so have game developers release other games.
Come on, you're going to blame the goddamn game developers for fucking making games that are good fucking games, but are all kind of same kind of RPG thing? You're blaming game developers for doing their job. You're blaming game developers for making great games that you have to play.
I can't make game developers release other good games. The only games that have been coming out in the last several months that are good are RPGs. Did you want me to play Suicide Squad? You want to waste my time on that? Right? I played Pal World. That lasted, what, 11 parts? Like, I'm playing everything that's coming out. I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, I don't make the games. I play them. Okay? Please. It's their fault, not the gamers. Okay? Stop that. Helldivers 2 is an online co-op shooter game. I don't play online co-op shooters. They're not my style, and I don't have a team of people to team up to play them. It would be incredibly boring just to see me play it myself. Then, you know, that's your fault. That's your shortcoming. That's not the shortcoming of the game dev or the people who are enjoying the game. That's your shortcoming, okay? An anonymous dollar tipper says, if you don't put on the wig, there will be riots. Well, then we have to qualify for it. It's like saying, if I didn't put on a hat, there would be a riot. Well, you know, it's a reward for a level of support, which I honestly could really help or could really use right now. So, yeah, please support the stream tonight, or we're not going to see the wig. No!
So the next part of the stream is Phil just playing his card game non-stop and constantly restarting the game because he kept losing to it. Kind of boring in my opinion. We can skip the card bit and go straight to the end when he's summing up how bad a stream it was. Where are we? I think we're about here, right about here, for the final minute or so.
Alright, I received a dollar tip from a troll, so fuck off, troll. That's it, everybody. That's it for launch day. I hope you enjoyed. I did. You know, I mean, I'll be honest. The only disappointment today was the support. The game's good. The attendance was good. The support was very weak. For a launch day of a brand new game that people claim they're hyped for me to play for how long, and people are screaming at me, stop playing Baldur's Gate, stop playing Tekken, play new games, and I play the hot new game, and the support is literally less than half of what I was getting. This kind of shit needs to come out. This kind of shit needs to be exposed for what it is. That's about it. But, you know, that's just being transparent. Outside of that, I had a great time. I think the game is fun. I'm enjoying it. I get the feeling it's going to grow even more on me. Like I said, the first one, too.
And blah, 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 blah. Yeah, so Phil was very salty last night because he didn't get the support he was expecting for the night stream, or a day stream for that matter. His daily crap was almost 18 minutes long. It is. I think it's his longest ever daily crap he's made, or second longest ever one. I've not seen any of this yet, but I feel like it merits a watch, but only at 1.5 speed. I've not seen this yet, as I said. I guess Phil's not close to being live. What's Phil saying in this chat? Yeah, hold on a second. The Sonic emoji was replaced. There's supposed to be a new emoji. Anyone noticed something new? Oh, so Phil was asking his chat, anyone noticed something new? And not one of his fucking chats like, what? And Phil's like, well, there was a new emoji. So there we go. There's a brand new emoji. Sonic emoji was replaced by this thing, I guess. This strange, like, Phil with spiky hair kind of thing. They took away my emojis menu on the dashboard. Lol. YouTube are so dumb. Why would a podcaster need to use emojis for anything? Now he's fucking going to the restroom, but before he went to the restroom, he's like, BRB restroom. Lots to talk about today. For your information, the blurriness of the Final Fantasy VII videos is actually in the game. I noticed it while playing too. People thought it was me or something, but it's performance mode apparently. There we go. Phil's away to the fucking bathroom right now. Well, Phil's at the bathroom, let's just see how desperate he was and how salty he got during the daily crap.
Good evening, everyone. Phil here. Welcome to the Daily Wrap for what was Thursday, the 29th of February 2024, the final day of the month and release day for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. A full day of that on my streams on DSP Gaming today. Shall we talk a little bit about it? Because I know people are wondering, what's my day one impressions of the game? Well, first of all,
apparently I had to skip the first 5 minutes because there's game spoilers. I will do that. I've not seen any of it, as I said. I don't mind skipping the first 5 minutes just so people are not spoiled on the game, or people are looking forward to the game. So, literally like 5 minutes. That fair enough? 5 minute mark. So yeah, I don't want to, I'll say, I don't want to, you know, accidentally spoil the game because Phil spoiled it for you. I don't want to cause that for anyone. So yeah, in that regard, that's the 5 minute mark, and we'll carry on from there.
You know, I'm like, okay, so I figure if I go to like Aerith 2, and you remember Tifa has a giant combo she can do, so I gotta get into the swing of things. I didn't even get to use Red 13 yet, because we only fought a few times in 5.5 hours. We only got to fight a few times, so I didn't even get to see Red in action yet. I'm curious to see how he's gonna fight in this. You know, is he more melee based? Does he have abilities? I don't know. So, here's what I'll say. 5.5 hours, I'm, you know, having a good time. The music is outstanding. It's cool to see this plot now being treated by like a ginormous big to do, right? You know, the original games from the 90s were good for the time, but man, they're so outdated now. And now to play this game and see how it's going to get this cool treatment, okay? I like it. I'm excited for more for the weekend, because when we go back to play it tomorrow, when we get over the weekend, we're unlocking more of the basic stuff. You're going to see the real gameplay loop of the game. What is the combat like? It's going to get better with new materia. We're going to be unlocking abilities, leveling up the characters. It's going to be better after this first chunk. But it's so hard these days when you play a game all day. What was it like? Did you like it? I don't even know yet. Like, I didn't really play the real game yet. And we're like 6 hours into it. It's crazy how long it takes to get these games started now, right? And every game's doing this. It's not just this one. I mean, how many games in the last year have people asked after 1 or 2 streams, is it good? I don't even know yet, right? Anyway, so there's a lot to say here. Number one, the streams did well. Attendance was great, and people showed up and engaged. It was really cool in that regard that we had a lot of viewers on the streams today. Sadly, the uploads are all getting demonetized because YouTube, in all its fucking idiocy, is claiming the music in these fucking games.
Apparently YouTube's having problems right now with streams. There's nothing wrong at my end, but there's a couple of people are having issues at their end. I don't know. I don't think it's me. Like, at least I hope it's not me. I mean, I mean, as far as I can tell, I've had no issues at my end on my stream. But is anyone else having problems? Is everyone else having problems? Is everyone else okay? I mean, as I said, I am having 0 reports of issues on my end. But apparently other people are having issues. I don't know what to tell you. I don't think it's me. If it is me, then I'm not aware of it, because like, I have a 0 dropped frames, for example. So, I mean, just maybe refresh your stream or something, maybe a quick reload, I don't know.
As a soundtrack cover, it says, oh, you're doing a cover of a song. No, I'm not. I'm not performing a cover song. It's the real song in the game, and you're content ID matching and claiming the videos. That's really pissing me off, because, you know, it's a brand new playthrough. Within a few days, it'll probably get a good amount of views, but now I can't make any money on it. I have to sit here disputing a million content ID claims on these videos because YouTube is trash these days when it comes to music. It makes no effing sense that I should have to do that, but I have to, okay? Now, yes.
Here we go, the sigh. That big sigh is a fucking prelude to money talk, I'm sure. I've not seen any. I want to make sure everyone's crystal clear. I have not seen this whatsoever. But I recognise that sigh. I recognise that sigh anywhere.
That I should have to do that, but I have to, okay? Now, yes, you know me, I'm honest. I'm going to tell you the truth, okay? A fan donated a Cloud Strife wig for me to wear for this playthrough, right? They said, yeah, when you hit your hat goal, wear this wig. People would definitely be, you know, kind of convinced. Oh my God. People would be convinced to contribute to your Final Fantasy streams if you give them something special.
Something special was something that you openly mocked in your stream as being like, oh, so it looks like some sort of cheap, tacky $20 Amazon thing. But the general consensus, by the way, is that Phil did not receive this from a fan. Phil is believed to have bought this himself to pretend a fan gave it to him. Like, why would Phil know it was fucking Amazon, for example? You know, like, if a fan donated it randomly and Phil somehow happened to know it was Amazon or whatever. Very strange, indeed. I don't understand why. Ah, goodness me. Kel Denson has given a super chat, but I don't know why, but Kel Denson's super chats are not being picked up by Stream Elements. I have no... It happened every day. It happened yesterday when Kel gave a super chat and it didn't play a notification. I have no idea what's going on. Other people, like, you know, were able to fucking get a notification played when they... But I wish I knew what was going on. I genuinely have no idea why in the hell it's not playing a notification for you. But thank you for the super chat, and you're saying, is Final Fantasy VII Rebirth on hiatus or going to ban world? I don't know. Did I bail Kel? No, Kel Denson can chat. People can see Kel Denson's messages in chat, I'm sure. I mean, I would hope so. But yeah, I mean, I can see them. Kel's not banned in chat. He's fucking talking right now. You can see his messages. But yeah, I have no idea why Stream Elements is not fucking playing his alerts. I'm so confused. I don't think it's just him, but it's what I've noticed the last couple of days, because I didn't play it for him the other day either for some reason. Here's what I think was going to happen to Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. A lot of people think that Phil is going to fucking... Oh, hold on, what's he saying in his chat? I think I can fix my mic a bit more today. Oh, great. Guys, warning, we're going to have some tech talk here. He's going to try and fix his mic a bit more. I'm going to need your help to adjust it, guys, so please bear with me and help out when we start. I want to get these audio things nailed down, finally. Do you think he found out how to fucking implement noise gates and all that shit? I don't think so. But here's what I think is going to happen with Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Phil had a bad day yesterday, and Phil was mocked relentlessly by so many people yesterday because he didn't get to wear this stupid fucking wig, and he was pushing hard for support, he was crying hard for support, he was begging profusely for support, and it was not forthcoming. So the internet enjoyed that and made fun of that and mocked Phil for that. Phil was going to use all that mockery and turn it into the ultimate victim segment, and that coinciding with the dentheads getting their disability checks today. It is the first of the month, so the dentheads and disability checks will be paid today. Phil was going to guilt trip the crap out of his audience for not coming along to support a brand new game that they asked for, and he done it yesterday. He done it yesterday, didn't during his daily crap. Apparently he does it, you know, I've seen clips from the daily crap on Twitter, and he does guilt trip the crap out of them all. He spends the next 10 minutes apparently just guilt tripping them all for not turning up to support. So I'm of the opinion that Phil's going to get whaled today. The whales will come out in force today to make up for yesterday and making Phil a sad boy. If it doesn't happen, I'll fucking laugh, of course, you know what I mean? But I have a strong feeling that Phil's going to just really turn on the guilt tripping mode, and he's going to really emphasise how he's the worst. He's been the worst YouTube performance he's ever had in like 3 years, apparently. I don't know. Let's see what Phil says.
So I want to donate a Cloud Strife wig that you can wear during the playthrough. Here it is, actually facing forward, okay? So I show it off this morning on the podcast. Everyone's laughing. Wow, that's supposed to be Cloud Strife, I guess. I mean,
Phil's going live. Let's just fucking get that, and then let's just leave him in pause for now and build up a little bit of speed up juice.
Maybe it's Cloud, you know, it doesn't look that good. Maybe if I put it on, it'll look a little better, but it definitely doesn't look great, right? It's hilarious because the pictures of this thing on YouTube, or excuse me, the pictures of this thing on freaking Amazon look so good. And you get it, and it looks like this. Does that look like Cloud? It looks like, you know, if Cloud put his finger in a power socket and rubbed his head on a static electricity shocked thing and didn't cut his hair for like 2 months. Maybe that's Cloud then, right? But that's what they give you. So, I mean, would have been hilarious to see this, right? And here's the thing. Baldur's Gate 3, which is a playthrough going on for 2.5 months, has been getting exceptional support when I play it. Now, the viewership for that playthrough dwindled. I don't get many viewers on the streams nor on the on-demand videos, but the people that are there support the streams, okay? We did not hit the hat tip skull today at all. We didn't even get close. The first stream, I think we hit like $50, 55. The second stream, we barely got $20, okay? Okay, so I guess you guys didn't want to see that. I don't know what else to say. A fan donated thinking, wow, this would really give incentive. People would want to see Phil look stupid on the playthrough. It would be funny. No, okay? Yeah, today was the last day of the month for me. You know, it's leap year. It's the 29th of February, so it's the final day of the month. And the first thing I explained to everyone on the podcast today is that sadly this month was really messed up for me because of all those gifted memberships that were fake, that were not paid for, and I'm not getting paid for them. That's income I used to have. That I'm down somewhere upwards of $1,000 to $1,500 of income that I used to get every month, and I'm not getting it anymore. So I was hoping that today, after a whole month where everyone yelled at me and said, "You're playing too much Baldur's Gate. You're playing too much Tekken. You're playing too much of the same games. We want variety. Play the new games." I said, "Well, what new games? Suicide Squad sucked. Helldivers 2 is an online co-op game. That is not my style. It's not what you want to see me play. I played Pal World. It got played out. We stopped playing it. Like, I'm playing the new games, right? But you guys are saying you're not interested in them, even though I am. Like, I love Tekken 8, but no real interest in it. You know, I'm getting like less than half the interest that I had in Street Fighter 6 when it came out." And so all month, everyone yelling, "Play the new games, play the new games." Okay, I'll play them when they come out. Here's the new game release day. Nope, didn't hit a tips goal, so we didn't see that. And yeah, like I think all day I got 3 memberships. Seriously, like all day, 3 memberships, and they were re-ups too. The super chats were okay, not amazing, but okay, you know. But it's a premiere day. It's supposed to be the big new release. And no, it was not a great day whatsoever for income. A typical day when I would have played Baldur's Gate and something else randomly at night actually would have been, I would have got more support doing that than buying a brand new game that everyone screamed at me to play, wanted me to play all month. Play it, play it, play it. Okay, what happened? Right? Now, there are some factors involved. Factor number 1, it's release day. A lot of people likely are playing this game today. And if they're playing it, they don't immediately want to run to watch me play it live on the stream because maybe they don't want to spoil, right? However, I'm a little skeptical about that. Why? Because I didn't play the demo. The demo was the first 3 hours, not Nibelheim, whatever. So if you already played the demo, you've already seen that. There's no way you could be spoiled by my first stream. So, is that really what it was? I don't know. I don't know if I should believe that that's really what it was or not. It could be that people are all RPG'd out. I wouldn't blame you. I've been playing non-stop RPGs for the last 6+ months. You know, Baldur's Gate, Like a Dragon, Sea of Stars, put Sea of Stars on hiatus, and now this one comes out. It's like there's too many RPGs. I agree with you. I've been telling you guys all year this was going to happen. That it looked like in January, February, March, April, they jam-packed the whole first quarter of the year with too many RPGs, too many to possibly play, too many to enjoy, and certainly too many that people would not get burnt out. So I get it. If that's the case, people are burnt out on RPGs, then so be it. But I thought this was the exception. People are telling me, "Oh no, this is Final Fantasy VII. This is the one everyone's going to like, everyone's going to be pumped for," right? So here it is. And there was good attendance. Again, don't get me wrong. Attendance on the stream was good. My viewership was up and everything. But I wasn't making ad revenue because all the stuff got claimed by this content ID. So that's literally 0, right? And the support for a brand new game was shockingly low. I literally would have done better if I played other games today. Like if I, again, Baldur's Gate and like Tekken, or even Baldur's Gate and Like a Dragon, probably would have done better than if I had just played this all day like I did today.
Baldur's Gate on its own would have done better, Phil.
And that's surprising. Now the question is, what's going to happen? Because this is yet another 60+ hour game. Okay, another one. And my plan is this week to play 17 hours of it. I've played 5.5 today, and I got 4 more major streams planned to this. You know, Friday, Saturday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And between the, Friday, Saturday, Monday, and Tuesday, I misspoke. Between those streams, you know, are people going to start showing up more? Are people going to actually support the playthrough? I don't know, you know? And it's hilarious, too, because you can tell the troll element comes in. So there's a new card game they've instituted or you know, shown in it. Play it. You have to play it at the beginning, because if you don't, you get kicked out of this first town and you can't go back until later. So there's 3 games. So, you know, you spend like 20, 30 minutes doing it. It's in there. It's content. Oh, this is boring. I didn't make the game. I didn't put the card game in the first town. They did. Why are you complaining to me that the content they put in the game is boring? That's a criticism of the game. I'm playing the game, trying to enjoy it, trying to learn the card game, do it at the time you're supposed to do it, and people are going to complain, "Oh, that's boring." No. You know, it's bullshit. Criticize the game, not the streamer. I'm pretty sure that not every streamer who played the game skipped the entire first town. You're out of your mind, all right? So...
Criticize the game, not the streamer. Who determines what happens in the game? Who has the free reign of playing that game? Remember when Phil tried to fucking claim that when, you know, content creators play games, the content creator is essentially creating a brand new work of art based on the game because the content creator is the one that plays the game? Phil made a strange, bizarre argument years and years ago, at the height of his fucking YouTube popularity, that being a YouTube game player is like being a fucking artist because it is a fucking content creator which delivers a brand new transformative fucking performance. You know? And all of a sudden Phil's like, don't blame the streamer, blame the game. It's amazing that Phil's stance has changed after all this time.
You know, it does piss me off when people try to be negative about premiere streams on purpose. You know, that's what they do. They come in with their new accounts. Oh, who is this person? Never seen them before, right? Sit there and complain.
So they have a new account, but they had to have made that account 24 hours previously. That new account is 24 hours old to talk and chat, remember. So if I was like, oh, these guys made new accounts a day ago just so they can fucking bitch and whine and moan and complain. I had a feeling that Mister's gonna scream fucking screenshot, yeah. Hold on. Bizarrely, this is not a new face. Like, I've seen Phil make this face several times. But I will, of course, screenshot it. And we have the website right here, and we paste it in there, and there we fucking go. Phil's hair almost looks fucking normal in that fucking picture. Right, let me just eat this towards my members in the Discord. And there we go. I can enjoy that to the heart's content. Right, let's just watch the rest of the daily crap. There's another few minutes to go of Phil complaining about how I didn't get money. And then we can play bingo.
This is boring, this is boring. Shut the fuck up. I'm trying to enjoy the game on launch day. I am enjoying the game. I'm getting immersed. I learned the card game, which I don't usually do. I usually would skip those things. I want to learn this one. Oh, complain. Unbelievable, you know? Thing is, I had a good time. So far, I'm liking the game. I want to get further into it. I want to enjoy it. But I'm hoping that people are going to actually support this game. If this is a game that literally the support is going to be slow every day, yeah, guess what? I'm going to have to fucking balance it with Baldur's Gate again.
There is confirmation. Confirmation right there. And also, that's what Kel Denson was asking. Is this going to get, you know, this is going to get yeeted for Baldur's Gate 3? What it could do. Phil's original plan was to play Baldur's Gate 3 on Wednesday. If support continues to stay low, that is going to change.
Which I don't want to do. I want to keep playing this game and get as far as I can, because later this month we got games like Rise of the Ronin, we got possibly Dragon's Dogma 2, because now I'm starting to strongly question if I should even play it, because it's another RPG. And yes, it's very different than the other RPGs we played, but it's another RPG, and people might say, oh, it's another one, I'm not going to show up or whatever. You know, I can't make them not make a million RPGs. They fucked up. These game developers have all cannibalized each other. They all made the same genre of game within a 3-month period. It's asinine that none of
Phil's argument here is fucking dumb as all hell. It's like a detractor restreamer complaining about all the other detractor restreamers restreaming at the same time. But, oh, my audience isn't as big because everyone's going to like fucking Raw, Phil and Dark Days Mirror and fuck off. Phil's argument is so dumb here. It's like, and he's blaming game developers for making games that he was crying and begging for, essentially.
of them looked at the release schedule and said, this makes no sense to have this many RPGs in a short period of time. But they did it. They've done it, and now you're going to see sales numbers are going to start to get split because not everyone can buy every RPG and play through a 100-hour game back to back to back like that, you know? But I hope that you will. If you were not on the streams today, it's all good. Hopefully you will come by. Remember, I'm only playing it now once a day, so I'm 5.5 hours in now. Tomorrow I'm only doing 3 hours. It's 3 hours every day. You will likely, if you're playing this game, be way ahead of me. All right, so I hope that you will come by and hang out on the streams and hopefully support them. At this point now, for this month coming up, I am going to be ridiculously tight with my money, and it sucks. I want to talk about it every day.
So how about you fucking be careful with your money then? How about you don't have a big fucking slap-up meal with your wife on your day off? How about this, Phil, for an idea? How about you let that big beefy bitch fucking treat you to a fucking meal instead of you paying for it?
But I'm going to be hoping to raise, good amount of tips and stuff because I need it now just to get through this month because of the dip on YouTube, the fact that there were no new releases in February, and the ones that were there, like I said, Tekken, people didn't like so much.
So I'm going to immediately fucking say this is going to... Basically, you're going to fall into the same trap as you did last month, Phil. At the start of last month, Phil's sitting where prioritise tips right now because tips would really help because of the shortage of money for January. When Phil got to the end of January, he was hoping for some more money, but VPN shit happened, all that shit, and everything else. So by the end of January, support wasn't as prominent as it was, and so he started February by prioritising tips. If he starts every single month by telling his audience, please tip me if you can, as a priority, then every single month the YouTube payments will be short because you prioritise tips. You see, it's a perpetual fucking cycle of continuously sabotaging himself by telling his audience, please tip me more than anything else. Mister apparently made something from what I sent before, or hold on. Oh, this is... Who the fuck's that? Have a melee. Hold on, Mister made something, I don't fucking know what it is. This is apparently have a melee with the VPN. And apparently the idea was from Steve the Dead and Nerdbrew. So, there we fucking go. This is the Argentinian president, apparently, with a big spoon.
I'm sorry?
There you fucking go. What the fuck? There you go. Thank you for that, mister. Right, almost done with like crap.
It's frustrating. People tell me I'm doing everything right, and I still take a hit because of trolls. What was I supposed to do? I can't fix YouTube. I just hope that it turns around. I do. Like for a first day, it was like the vibe on the streams was good, the game was good, the support was slower than a regular day. That's disheartening, shocking, and I hope that it does turn around. Especially if you watch this playthrough on demand after the fact you like it, I would hope that you will come by and support it at some point. Or you don't even have to be on the stream, you know what I mean? Like you can just support it behind the scenes however you want. You send a tip. I would say do a super thanks, but likely the videos are all going to get claimed, so you can't do that. You can maybe pledge to my Patreon. You can do many different things, right? Please consider it. I want to play this a lot and get far in it before other things, but now it's looking like shit. What if this pattern continues? Do I have to split again between Baldur's Gate and Final Fantasy? I might have to. That wasn't my intention. I wanted to keep doing Final Fantasy, but I have to do what makes sense. I have to make a living, right? I have to pay bills. So, all right. Enjoy this first batch of videos, the 5.5 hours of them. I'll be back tomorrow morning with a podcast with more Final Fantasy and with Friday Night Fights. All right, everyone, thank you. Have a good night. See you in the...
And that's him done with daily crap. Goddamn painful. Absolute pain and misery and suffering. Right. Bingo. Somebody in chat, please give me a random number. Mister, you said it before I asked. That doesn't count. Mister fucking sent his before I even asked it, so that's a bit cheeky. I don't include the ones that are asked too early to try and get ahead of the game. I don't play that shit. King Be Cruel was the first number in chat I saw with 369. The first legitimate number. Mister, I hadn't even finished asking when I saw your number on the chat. I know my latency is pretty good, but it's not that fucking good where you can read my fucking mind that easily. I need to ask the question first. Oh, so yeah, I'm gonna go King Be Cruel. King Be Cruel with 369. Let me randomise the bingo background. Yeah, we fucking go. Blah 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 blah. Then randomise the bingo background, and of course we're going to randomise a card as well. The centre square I have specified to be that. Him specifying no support mockery. I feel like Phil is going to use it as a way to try and galvanise the troops and his tent heads, you know, and the whales, to try and turn up and support him, because he's definitely going to, I feel convinced, he's going to bring up how all the detractors were making fun of him because they were all celebrating him getting no support. I feel convinced it's going to happen. But anyway, thank you to King Be Cruel for submitting a random number, and this is the card we have thanks to our random number. We have Phil to point at the camera, him to give a years ago story, him to say turbo nose, which is basically when him going no, him scratching a stash, and him saying business. Second row is Phil saying honest, wow, him bumping a microphone, him saying fuck, and him saying good news. The third row is Phil saying feedback, him touching his ear, him specifying low support mockery, him saying life and in fact. The fourth row is Phil saying hate to say, him clearing his throat, him saying example, idiot, and him using hateful slurs. And the fifth and final row is Phil saying alright, day off. I would argue, people saying, and finally, wrong. That is our bingo card we have for today's game. Now, the aim of the game, as you guys will very well know by now, is for us to try and get a full house 25 out of 25 on the bingo card that you see before you. But to be eligible to win a prize on a bingo card, you've got to make sure you've left a comment on a community post which is linked in the description of the live stream, and by the way, it is a brand new community post. It's the first of the month, it's the 1st of March, it's a brand new post. If you're thinking to yourself, my name's already on there, there's a good chance there's no one there. The community post went live like 30 minutes ago. So it was made today, that community post. So if you haven't got a comment yet, then put your name in now. So the way the bingos are going to work from future is we're basically, if we win bingo 6 times in March, one of you guys can potentially win $150 because it's $25 per bingo full house victory. But throughout the whole month of March, if I win a bingo full prize, I'll get added to the prize fund. And when I get to the very end of the month, whatever that prize fund is, we can pick somebody to win. We'll play a big game of marbles, we'll see which marble will win. Somebody had the interesting idea to do a marble thing anyway for every time we do win, and the winner of that marble would then go into like the final marble race. But I don't know, I don't know, it's a strange one. I like the idea of just fucking having one big massive random marble race just to decide the big overall winner, I don't know. But yeah, basically, new community post guys, you know, start with a brand new month. So the current prize fund, I'll say starting from the very first of March. $0 right now. If we get a full house, $25 tonight. You know, and and then I'll keep doubling up. I'll keep doubling up. But the more spam the link in the chat. The link's in the description. Fool. The link is in the description. If people can't see the link, hold on. Wait. I need to fetch my own link, which is already in the description, because some people can't be asked to get to the description. Hold on a second. Let me fetch it. Let me fetch that bullshit. Hang on. Give a second. Let me. Where's my fucking post? Hold on. Nah, I went to the wrong fucking thing. Hold on, give a second. I'm going fucking getting lost in my own fucking channel. How did that fucking happen? Here we go. I think I found it. There we go, I fucking found the goddamn thing. There we fucking go. There's a fucking thing here. There we go. So, yeah, here's a fucking community post here, and here's a link to it. And there you go. That same link is in the description if people missed it in the chat. But there you go. So yeah, basically I just explain it here as well, the way format, blah 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 blah. We have a lot of comments. Holy shit, we have a lot of comments already. Oh well, this is going to take forever to fucking... How the fuck is there that many comments already? Motherfuckers. Anyway, okay, well thank you very much for finding the fucking community post. Congratulations for that. I'm going to start at 1.5 speed, I think. Okay, but yeah, before you even begin, of course, there's plenty of ways for us to get free spaces on the bingo card, just see before you. If Phil snorts 25 times or burps 10 times, that gives us a free space. And if we get 100 likes on the bingo stream, not only will that give us a free space as well, but you guys also get to enjoy the Bubbles animation made by the supremely talented Pixar Animations. So there we go. I think we've covered everything. Some people want me to play this before we begin. There we go. And yeah, also before we go into battle for the bingo card, I'm going to play the random Scottish soundboard button to see what's going to send us into battle today.
Scotland forever!
That feels quite appropriate. Here we fucking go.
Good morning, everyone. On today's show, we've got a lot of ground to cover. A lot of it regarding Final Fantasy VII Rebirth's launch yesterday. We've got to talk about the graphics. We've got to talk about the audio. We've got to talk about the gameplay. We've got to talk about the performance of the streams. We've got to talk about the future. Today, what I'd like to do is have a set, clear path of what we'll be doing in the month of March, considering today is the first day of the month. And I think you're going to be a big part of helping me with that. Plus, I think we may finally be able to nail in these microphone adjustments. So, all this and more on today's episode of the Level 1 Podcast.
And I'm going to just mute that shite intro since, you know, I don't have to hear it. Wait, what? Did he just cancel his intro? Hold on a second. Give me a second.
These microphone adjustments. So, all this and more on today's episode of the Level 1 Podcast. Welcome to the show, but my internet crapped out with the podcast for a second.
Oh, that's what happened. That's what happened. That is so confusing. I'm so goddamn confused. So his internet crapped out and it kind of crapped out here. What the hell went? Oh my god. So his internet just died all of a sudden. So that could be, that may have some issues for trying to win fucking bingo.
Come the fuck in or fuck the fuck off.
Thank you very much to Sokoref Pune for gifting 10 memberships to the channel. Congratulations to the following people for getting a membership. We have...
Come the fuck in or fuck the fuck off.
I lost my place. So, congratulations to a guy with long hair, Debauched Prism, Redneck Ogre, Have a Smashing Day, Willis
Come the
Moore,
fuck in or fuck the fuck off.
Prophet, Gregory Lake, Redeemed Revan, and Jesse Neo. Thank you very much to Sokoref Pune for gifting 10 memberships, and make sure you thank Sokoref Pune if you got a membership from him just there. Congratulations to all the people that got 10 memberships there. So there we go. Well done to everyone who got a membership. Good old Argentinian VPN member bombs, you gotta fucking love him. Thank you very much indeed.
Fuck off.
Let's see if we can fucking get by Phil's strange issue here.
Welcome to the show, but my internet crapped out with the podcast for a second there, and now it's coming back, but it's weird because it's not my internet, because my stream chat continued to work. So it was a YouTube side blip, it looks like. But it should be coming back. Welcome to the show, everyone. Everyone here live, sorry, you're gonna have to probably like reload your streams. Everyone who is here on demand, welcome to the show as usual. Today is Friday, the 1st of March, 2024. People are now asking me to replay the intro. What a unique intro, people are saying. Yeah, that was definitely YouTube because it dropped and then it came right back. And I didn't do anything. And basically, I'm looking and my chat never dropped and my browser connection never dropped. Like my internet didn't go out. That was a YouTube blip on their end. So sorry about that, those who are there live, but it should be working now. If you reload the stream, it should work. My webcam is looking choppy on my end. I don't know if it looks choppy on your end, guys. Boy, we're just gonna start today with tons of technical issues, won't we? Here's what I'll do. Let me see if I can fix this. Oops, that's not. I clicked completely on the wrong thing. Hold on.
Burger. Come the
Here's the
fuck
resolution.
in
There
or
it
fuck
is.
the fuck off.
So let's do this. That massively dips my resolution and should readjust the frame rate. See that? Hello. Actually, it didn't. It looks like the frame rate is still choppy. What if I go like full 480p?
Come the fuck in or fuck the fuck off.
It still looks choppy. So you know what? It's either the computer, which I don't think it is. I think it's my preview window is looking choppy today for some reason. Whatever. I don't care. All right. Yeah, everyone's saying it looks smooth on there. It's weird. Sometimes my preview window looks really bad, and then people are like, no, the actual video looks good. Okay, anyway, welcome to the show, everyone. It's March 1st, and obviously, we are in the midst of a big new release, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I played it all day yesterday, okay? And today what I'd like to do is talk quite a lot about the game, the streams, and how everything went. Some interesting info to cover here for you all today, in regards to a lot of things. Now, the first thing I would like to address today, okay? You guys have always said that I had an issue with my audio. That for some reason, the audio on my streams was always very, very low, okay? And I tried tackling this over the years, I couldn't really figure it out. So, last weekend, actually, it was, all right? People said, can you just do something to turn up your mic? And I said, I'm nervous. If I turn up my mic, what's going to end up happening is the audio is going to get blown out. Because my device here, I think they call it an audio interface, basically shows as I'm talking that I'm kind of at the level. And basically, right now, okay, if I talk even a little louder, right now, it's showing as orange. And if I go even a little louder than that volume level, it goes red. All right? So I said, if I adjust it, I'm afraid it's going to blow out the mic. And you're going to hear it sound a lot more noisy in the mic. I'm not going to sound as clear. But people wanted me to do it, so I did. The good news is, my overall audio level has gone up. And people are actually saying that this week, all the videos I did sounded better because my overall audio is up. However, I have noticed there is blowout in the audio. So, for example, you ready for this? Everyone get ready because it's going to be loud. I'm going to do some testing. Okay? You ready? Please, so prepare. I'm going to be talking very loud in a few moments. Okay? 3, 2, 1. All right, so you see, now that I'm talking like this, it sounds blown out, doesn't it? See, when I talk louder, when I'm like this, and I'm like, oh my god, oh, what the hell, what's going on, blah, 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 blah. It sounds blown out when I do that, doesn't it? Like it sounds way too loud, correct? And it didn't used to.
Oh, fuck. Hold on. I'm gonna just press this mute alert button. I'm going to press this mute alerts button now. D-Dog, thank you very much. I'm sorry, Dead Dog, thank you very much for gifting, what was that, 20 members? Thank you very much indeed for gifting 20 members. I am going to leave this on mute for a while. The notifications will keep playing. But just to spare everyone's sanity, I'm going to just leave the alerts on mute for now so people don't hear the same notification going off over and over again. Well done to the following people for getting a membership. You got Max Power, Samman96, Purple Aki, Gribbus Gibman, Felipe Baxter, I think that was. Fucking chat scrolled down. Hold on. Felipe Baxter was the last one I saw. Where are you? So, where? Oh, for fuck's sake. Jesus. Oh, for goodness sake. I'm trying to keep up with all the fucking members in the canny. I've got so much fucking work to do before the end of the stream. So Purple Aki, Gribbus Gibman, Felipe Baxter, we have Ula Pops as well, they're getting a membership. We got Damn Mice, Needhog, Meester, Mob Mama, Aussie's Game Room, Mike G, Perdido Key, we have Chore Taint, we have Yin33, Daniel Cannon, Pixar Animations, gotta give to the one as well, Evil ADR, The Baltic Bro, Misery Merchant, who else have we got? I think that's everyone. But then, fucking Profit gifted 10 memberships as well, so now you fucking keep up with what they did. Profit gifted 10 memberships, and congratulations to Big Maddie D, Chemo Sagi, Wohood Spiegel, Snooze Flu, Kyle Denson, Alexandra C, Big Lad Integers, Dare Bear, BST, and Damien Anderson. So I think that's I think I got everyone. Thank you to first of all, thank you to, I'll say, Sokaref Pune earlier on for gifting 10 memberships. Thank you to Dead Dog, no longer D-Dog because starting Craig butchered her name, for gifting 20 memberships, and thank you to Profit for gifting 10 themselves. Very kind of you indeed. Thank you very much for that. Probably says I clicked the wrong fucking thing, I need that refund. I'll ask YouTube and see what I can do, pal. But yeah, let me just keep the stream alerts on mute for now so nobody keeps seeing the same thing over and over again. But let's crack on with bingo. Cheers, guys. Ah, great, the stream fucking broke again. Malcolm Tucker broke the fucking stream. Fuck me, hold on, give me a second here, can I fix this? Give me a second. Give me a second, see if I can fix this. The Argentinian VPN member bombs broke the fucking stream, and so did Malcolm Tucker. That's been spam the Scottish Cyber button until this fixes itself.
And she's a big fucking bitch. Shut your hole.
Is there nothing on the internet that I won't masturbate to? Welcome to Operation Mindfuck!
Come the fuck in or fuck the fuck off.
Shut your hole.
Is there nothing on the internet that I won't masturbate to?
Why is the stream still fucking broken? Why won't this fix? God damn. Well, I think I got it sorted now. Let's fucking crack on with it.
It sounds blown out when I do that, doesn't it? Like it sounds way too loud, correct? And it didn't used to. It used to be a lot less of that, okay? So basically, if I talk at a normal comm level, everything's perfectly fine. But if I go loud, you see what happened? And people are agreeing with me in the chat. It basically blows out when I raise my volume level. Okay, what I'd like to do today is test something, okay? So what I want to do, I want to overall, it's called clipping. Is that true, David? David's saying the technical audio term is called clipping. Okay. What I'd like to do is lower my microphone level back down to where it had previously been, which is not that far off from where I am now. But what I want to do is I want to use OBS to artificially increase the decibel level of my microphone. And I want to see if that fixes it. Okay? Because if that's the case, we could still have louder audio on the stream, but it won't blow out. All right? So can we test it? Shall we? All right, let's do this. So I'm going to lower the microphone a little bit now. All right, from where it is. So let's do like maybe about this. Hold on. My audio level is going to go down. Okay, so everyone prepare for this. Here it goes. Okay, so I just lowered the mic, and now I'm talking, and as I'm talking, it's never hitting orange or red. It's always...
So let me just fucking boost Phil's volume at my end with my boost volume button.
Always green, but now my overall mic volume is down, correct? I sound a lot lower now, correct? Okay, now here's what I'm going to do. Okay, hold on. People are saying it's a lot lower now. Okay, let's try something. So if I go into OBS settings, and if I go to my mic, and I'm going to increase the mic, okay, in the settings. By, what should we do, 5? Try 5 decibels? Let's try 5 decibels. Okay? Okay, testing. How does it sound now? Because I've just artificially increased my mic level by 5 decibels.
So let's just remove my volume boost for Phil and see how. So let's just rewind. Okay, rewind it like 10 seconds or 15 seconds or so, and we'll see how what the difference is. Remember, I had volume boost on at my end, so fucking you won't hear. Let's hear how it's meant to sound, and normally for Phil, I guess, you know, without us boosting the volume at our end ourselves. Also, Phil, why did you not test this yourself? You could have tested you could have done a test live stream and see, check the fucking playback himself. Exactly, cool. I'm saying this is something that should be done entirely off stream. This should not be an on stream thing. I agree completely. I in the past I have done test, unlisted streams to try and test things like audio levels and alerts and everything else. I mean, you don't fucking do that shit live in the middle of your fucking show. It's not fair to your audience. It's like me. Imagine if I fucking stopped doing bingo to try and stop the fucking alerts going crazy. A simple solution was just to fucking hit, mute, and then there we go. Jesus Christ.
Increase the mic, okay, in the settings. By, what should we do, 5? Try 5 decibels? Let's try 5 decibels, okay? Okay, testing. How does it sound now? Because I've just artificially increased my mic level by 5 decibels.
There was an obvious difference, sir. There was an obvious, notable difference, sir.
And I'm wondering if that increased it enough that it sounds similar to what it was, but it shouldn't blow out now. How does it sound? The same? It didn't increase? Try 10 decibels? Okay, let's try 10 decibels. Let's try that. Right now it's at 5. Let's go to 10. Okay, now it's saying it's 10 decibels. Does that sound any better? How does that sound? Let's test. I'll talk a little more. How does that sound better? Do I sound much louder now? That's a good level. That's a decent improvement. Okay. The key is we need to find the right balance. And it's funny because people are like, why don't you just do like a whole stream of this? Or why don't you do it off stream? First of all, it's impossible to do it off stream. It's easier to get live feedback from you guys than it is for me to try to do it offline, recording, playing back, right? Number 2.
So when I do my testing for the fucking audio levels, for example, I will make it unlisted, and sometimes I'll try and drag poor people in there. Like, Prophet has been dragged into some of my unlisted streams before, so he can give me feedback on things like the audio level if he's trying to help out. Because Prophet will try and help out a lot sometimes with how things sound and looking at jazz. So I will do like some unlisted live streams occasionally just to test these settings, and I can get their feedback as well straight away, and I can also say it'll be a short little test, and it's like, yeah, I'll fucking play it back myself and see how it sounds when I try this thing and then that thing and this thing. Phil, you claiming it's impossible for you to test it yourself? It is very possible. You just lack the skill, the patience, the ability, the desire to care for your audience, to put that effort in.
Why would I do a whole stream? We have a podcast. Like, this is the whole point. We're here live together. Now is the opportunity to do this stuff, right? Like, this is the best time. You're here live. You're eager to help. You want things to get better, right? So what says now ambient noise is now noticeable? You're right. See, this is the thing. Like, what is the happy medium, right? You can't have it both ways. Now you're probably hearing, I don't have a fan on today, but today now you can probably hear all, like my PC, right? You can probably hear the PC fans and stuff on over here. Probably, that's probably what you're hearing. And there's nothing I can do about that. You know, I don't know how to fix that. You know, if you want louder audio on the stream, you're going to end up hearing more of the ambient noise. You can add a background noise reduction to OBS to remove background noise. I mean, we could try. We would have to figure that out. So we would have to, you know, yeah, I don't know. Well, oh, now that was interesting when I said, look. So what's happening there? Does that sound?
He's pointing at something only he can see. He's literally pointing at something that only he has the ability to see. When he laughed, it did something. He's like pointing at it, but we can't see it because it's on your screen on your end. Oh, this is painful. This is painful as all hell. Oh, hold on a second. I can unmute the alerts now. Hold on. Let me unmute the alerts and I'll replay that alert for Ira. Put Ira sent a fucking super chat ages ago and fucking didn't get it. I only just got around to fucking getting to it now. Can I find Ira's super chat message already so I can show it on the screen as well? I need to scroll all the way fucking back up. Yeah, there we fucking go. There we fucking go. Thank you very much, Ira.
Oh my god, what's up?
There we go. Thank you to Ira for super chat. It says 15 years and only now discovered gain / compression. He's only just learning about fucking noise case and all these OBS audio filters. This should have been one of the first things he's researched. Like Google, you know, YouTube this shit and search OBS microphone levels or something. There are a plethora of tutorials out there that tell you how to fucking make your sound better. It's just it's so he doesn't care. He does not care about the quality for his audience. He only cares about the quality for himself. Now watch him point and fucking say look, even though he can't fucking see what's... I just... The sheer idiocy and arrogance of this person defies logic sometimes. It really does. I mean, I don't know. I want to play a random soundboard button just to express my sheer astonishment of how ridiculous he is.
You sound like a human vacuum cleaner, managing to both suck and blow at the same time.
I'll do.
Well, oh, now that was interesting when I said, look. So what's happening there? Does that sound terrible? Because it maxed out the audio. It did. It went full red when I did that. Yeah, that was a plane outside. You definitely heard the plane. I'm curious. Let's try this. All right, so I'm talking from over here as I'm going to do when I'm playing the game. How does the commentary sound now? Let's do the try. How does that sound?
Fake as fuck.
I'm just curious. It doesn't sound bad? Still sounds fine. Sounds a little distant, but fine. That's okay. Because now what we're doing is we're trying to adjust. Now the divine level's up. Now you got to adjust, you know. Some people are saying, well, the suggestion has been made. See, right now, the microphone's literally right in front of me as I'm talking. So it's perfect for the podcast. But when I'm playing games, I turn like this. And some people are saying, why don't you put the microphone here? Well, there's a couple reasons. Number one, if I put the microphone here, it literally is in front of the camera. Like, it would be unavoidable. You would see this arm blocking the webcam. It would be in the shot. I don't have, like, a giant studio level microphone situation where I can, like, have something coming off the ceiling. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is just it's a tripod arm. It's basic. It's good. I like it. I've used it for many, many years. But, you know, I don't have a real studio. I don't have a lot of room in here to do something like that. Like, I don't know how I would do it without the mic in the shot. It's always been this way, and people have never really seemed to care. You know, but the thing is, when you're working on a full upgrade of everything, you might as well mess with these things. So the only thing that I could really do would be to move it here. Like, I wouldn't put it here, but maybe here. The problem is, then when I do the podcast, it's going to be here, and it's going to be not in front of me. So it's kind of like perfect position for the podcast, but not for the gaming. Perfect position for the gaming, but not for the podcast. Right?
This is unbelievably painful. So this is what happens when he wants everyone else to do the fucking effort and legwork for him. He doesn't even try and fucking learn the shit. Like, I'm not the most intelligent person when it comes to trying to set things up, okay, when it comes to technology. Prophet will testify to that, or he would if he fucking didn't just run away because Phil's talking about tech in a terrible way. But I at least try. You know what I mean? Like, I will say, even though I'm not the smartest person and stuff, I still try to do what I can, and I try to learn and do it. Phil doesn't even try. The effort's not even fucking there. He does not give a shit about this. He just fucking waits for someone else to fucking sort it for him as per usual, because why should Phil ever put any effort into his craft whatsoever? That's his audience's fucking job, to make things better for him. For fuck's sake. I love as well, Phil's got a dilemma right now. Oh, depending on where he's what he's doing, you won't hear him too well. Like right now, I'm talking very low, right? Like, this is lower. Right now, I'm talking lower than I usually would. But I have a filter on my microphone through OBS, so it really picks up when I'm talking low. It amplifies the volume a bit to make up for that, because it recognises it. You know, there's a setting on OBS, it recognises when you talk low. And then when you talk normally again, it won't fucking go crappy. You know, it won't go mental, because it understands the fucking volume's going up, the audio level's going up with your fucking voice, but it doesn't fucking peak out and go crazy, because I have these filters in place and these things like the suppression and everything else. These things are implemented through OBS, and Phil does not bother to look into this. The times I fucking yell, I mean, I can yell. I won't fucking yell, because even though I feel like it, it will not go red. It might go like bare minimum red, if that, but it won't peak out to the very fucking max like Phil does. Broke again.
Hello there.
Welcome to Operation Mindfuck!
This is the fucking Shawshank Redemption, right? But with more tunneling through shit and no fucking redemption.
For fuck's sake, Phil, just play the fucking stream. YouTube is buggy as hell tonight. YouTube is buggy as all hell tonight. I don't know what's going on, I'm doing my best, but Phil's breaking YouTube with a shitey fucking stream. That's what I'm blaming Phil. The entirety of this is all on Phil. I'm blaming him completely and 100%.
Perfect position for the podcast, but not for the gaming. Perfect position for the gaming, but not for the podcast. Right? Darcy Gack says, maybe experiment with noise gate, noise suppression, and limiters through OBS audio filter. I guess I would have to see. Now, is that even default in OBS, or is that extras? Are those add-ons you have to get? I'm curious. So, by the way, so does this sound good now, this audio level for the microphone? Because the reason I'm really bringing this up, the last few days since I've adjusted the mic settings, okay, number one, I am noticing when I play back my videos blow out. I'm hearing it blowing out. I guess you guys are calling it clipping. And it's annoying me. Like, it's legit annoying me as I play back my video to listen and see what should I name this video. I'm like, oh, I hate it when it happens. It's grating. Shit, I really don't want that. You know, that's really annoying. But in addition, as I'm trying to figure out the individual audio levels of each game, they're all different. Like, for example, Baldur's Gate 3 was always really low, and then when I went to stream it, people were like, wow, we can't hear the game at all. And I was like, all right, so let's artificially increase it. So I think we set it at 4 decibels of boost, and then it seemed fine. So now, with Final Fantasy yesterday, again, people were like, wow, the game sounds low. So we messed around, and I think we found 2 decibels was perfect to get the game audio in line, and we kept it at that for today, I believe. Yes, it's a 2 decibel boost for that. So that's working. But I guess what we really need to do is mess around with every single one. You know what I mean? Like, every game is going to be a little different. And now that I just did this again, I just adjusted the audio level of the microphone again, this could actually once again change things. Okay? So today when I boot Final Fantasy 7, I'm going to need your help to figure this out. All right? So a little bit of audio adjustments there. Hopefully overall, this makes the streams better. Obviously, I want my streams to sound louder, and it's been 10 years and people have always complained that I'm way too low. So obviously now would be a good time to fix that, right? Since now we're handling it, we're figuring out how to do it.
Mr. had a good suggestion there, and he's saying, could the guy have different scenes or something like that for different settings? You can go on better. OBS recently implemented a thing where you can have separate audio channels for separate different audio things. Like, for example, my audio mixer has something separate for the Stream Deck, the microphone, Google Chrome, the Bingo card as well, and including things as well like alerts, you know what I mean? Like this one here.
Anybody care what this guy thinks?
No!
So yeah, that one as well. That's got its own little separate audio thing, because it's like that's how it fucking works on stream elements. But yeah, you can actually have separate audio channels as well for games. I have a separate one for GTA 5 as well as the Marbles game. So I have a different audio, because some games are louder than other fucking games. So Phil, if he fucking looked into doing these things properly, like a professional fucking streamer would, he would be able to fucking have separate audio levels for specific fucking games. Mind you, I don't think that would work. That would only work if he was playing these games on PC. Because he plays everything on a console, I don't think he'll be able to tell his OBS which console game specifically he's playing. Phil would have to kind of, you know, have like notes of that essentially. If Phil was playing on PC, it'd be one thing. Because, you know, you can tell your fucking OBS studio, I'm playing GTA 5, and I'll fucking recognise, oh, this person's playing GTA 5.exe. I'm pretty sure it's like, you know, his source, you know, his direct capture source would stay the same regardless of what game he plays. So that could be an issue there. And the thing broke again, amazing. Oh, hold on. Let me just make sure. I'm spamming the button again.
Fuck's sake, Jesus! Right!
Hello there.
This is the fucking Shawshank Redemption, right? But with more tunneling through shit and no fucking redemption.
Come the fuck in or fuck the fuck off.
It's time to fix that, right? Since now we're handling it, we're figuring out how to do it. So there you go. Okay, so now let's talk about Final Fantasy VII. Now is the time, all right? So yesterday, all day long, I played Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, okay? And I have a lot to say about it, all right? We played 5.5 hours between the two streams, almost 6 hours. First of all, I have some good news, okay? I'm not nearly as tired, exhausted, or frustrated today as I was yesterday. All right, yesterday, and you guys don't know, but I've had some personal stuff going on in my life. It messed with my schedule yesterday. I had to start my stream early. I had to end my stream early. I was literally yesterday, every moment of the day, running around, doing stuff. I had zero time to relax. I barely made it to do the stuff that I had to do. It was very, very stressful. All right. Now, of course, that had to be paired with the new game release. It's like doubling down on the stress levels. Okay.
But you decided to fucking play the game on Thursday instead. Like you specifically changed your entire schedule to accommodate Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. So yeah, there's no reason for like you set yourself up for that. I assume that the thing that happened for you on Thursday, that required you to start the stream early and end the stream early, I assume that was in place before you decided to fucking change the day of your stream. So you knew what was happening, you knew the plan, and still you fucking made yourself go through that. Like you set yourself up for this very stressful day. You could have had that fucking random thing that happened on your day off and worked around that alongside your day off chores. But instead you decided to change your day off and then try and squeeze in this important personal thing which has happened, which is causing you stress in your real life. And yeah, good luck guessing what the fuck it is that Phil had some sort of fucking strange interview for this strange personal issue life thing that he had to fucking do, you know, so he streamed early and ended early. Who knows? I mean, that could be a variety of different things. And the thing broke. Every time I fucking pause it, it breaks the fucking stream. I need to stop pausing.
Basically, it's like, I gotta get up early, I'm rushing around, get the stream done. As soon as I'm done with the stream and I get the videos uploading, I gotta run, I got stuff I gotta do. By the way, during the time frame between the first and second streams, my power went out. For no reason. It was just like raining outside. There was no strong winds or anything. The power went out. So now everything in the house turned off. I had to get everything back up and running. The uploads were screwed up. I had to get the uploads re-going again. It was just like the biggest stress day. I'm like, come on, man. Like, if anything else could possibly go wrong, you know, I'm sure it would. And, you know, on top of all of that, it's a new release day, right? So you think, oh, new release hype. People are going to be really excited for a new release game. And, you know, they're going to come out in droves. And there's going to be good levels of views, engagement, support, and all of that. And, you know, the views were all right. They weren't great. The views were decent for a premiere stream. And then, you know, I introduced this silly wig. Let's be honest, it's silly. Now, me saying this wig is silly is not me being insulting or ungrateful. I'm joking because you see, it is a silly wig, right? This is supposed to be a Cloud Strife wig, but let's be honest, it looks more like a 1980s, you know, Rod Stewart or like David Bowie wig than it does a Cloud Strife wig, correct? So I'm joking about this. And people are being like, wow, Phil is like insulting the viewer who donated a wig for his stream. No, I'm not. I think it's funny. I think it's funny because you look at this is what you get off of Amazon. You literally have no clue what you're going to get when you order something off of Amazon. Something I've been telling you guys over the years. Remember the red vest? When I ordered that vest, they said it was orange like Marty McFly's vest in Back to the Future. It's dark red. But that's the thing. Like, they always misrepresent stuff on Amazon for something it's not. So they said this was a Cloud Strife wig and a fan buys it for me and this is what shows up. It's hilarious. I think it's funny. You know, that's not insulting to the fan. That's just being observational of the wig. It's hilarious. It doesn't look like Cloud at all. It's kind of a silly wig. So anyway, we got this wig, right? And I said, you know, just as usual, if we hit our goal for the hat, which is, you know, the $100 of tips.
No, Phil, don't you dare try and fucking retcon this. You changed it to 150. I swear, if he tries to retcon this, as usual. No, he fucking switched him around. He might actually try and fucking retcon it one day later.
Right? And I said, you know, just as usual, if we hit our goal for the hat, which is, you know, the $100 of tips, on any stream, we do this every day. If we hit that, I'll put on this silly wig for the rest of the stream. Or as comfortable as I can be, because who knows? I literally haven't put it on yet. So I don't know how comfortable this thing would be, you know, we have to see. So anyway, you know, that was a running thing all day. And so, you know, we're streaming or whatever. And basically, here's my take on the game in a nutshell, all right? The intro, I actually think they did the right thing, putting the Nibelheim intro, like the flashback first. But man, it kind of, for someone who's doing a playthrough or someone who's doing, you know, a stream like me, okay?
Oh, I forgot he pointed at the camera earlier on. I forgot. I should have typed camera point earlier on. He pointed at the camera when he was fucking telling his audience that he couldn't have the microphone be there because it would get in the way.
Burger.
So there we go.
As opposed to someone who's just playing the game for themselves. But when you are putting out a stream, okay, and you're trying to entertain an audience, you essentially want action and...
No, Phil, but it's not you that entertains the audience, so it's the game. You said that the other day. It's not the streamer's responsibility to entertain the audience. You alluded to that perfectly crystal clear. When anytime somebody complained that you were fucking boring them, you blamed the game because that was the game's job to entertain the audience. It's not your job, Phil, according to you. It's the game's fucking job. Damn it, I paused again, I fucking broke it. Fuck off.
Scotland forever!
Well, if that's not gonna fucking fix it, I don't know what will. This is so frustrating. YouTube has been so fucking buggy today, and I blame Phil entirely. He broke it with his fucking toxicity and desperation.
Shut your hole.
Okay, and you're trying to entertain an audience. You essentially want action and the real gameplay of the game to represent what the game's going to be right up front. Like, you want that immediately, because you want people to get a taste of what the game really is, right? Perfect case in point here. Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth really screwed it up, in my opinion. The entire first 5 hours of the game are cutscenes. There's literally like 2 times that you play it, and then everything else is just a cutscene. And it's like, who wants to sit around and watch a 5-hour movie when you bought a video game? You want to play a video game first. Now, Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth has tons of gameplay later, but they kind of screwed up the pacing badly in that, okay? In the case of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, like, I get why the Nibelheim part is first, so I really don't know how they could have done it better, but as for the first stream that I'm playing in the game, it is a little disappointing because you want to see someone get right into the meat of the game, and you can't. If you were playing Final Fantasy VII, as soon as you leave Midgar, you immediately hit the open world. You're exploring this overworld, you're fighting random enemies, you're trying out combat with your different party members, which is fun to do at first, because it's the first time you really have access to flip your party members around and stuff like that. And, you know, then you get to a town, and then you get the cutscenes and stuff like that. So, the fact that they jump right into it, into the flashback, is a little weird, admittedly. Like, I feel like it actually is kind of odd that they did it that way. Because you want to get into the pacing of the game, like action, you don't, right? The gameplay you do during the Nibelheim part is not representative of the real game, because you're playing as Sephiroth or Cloud, but they're level 40, and they have, you know, abilities, and they're just basically steamrolling all the enemies. And it's like, that's not a good representation of what the game's going to be when you actually get into it, I feel. If it's just like, kind of like you said, it's the demo. Like, the demo that they released a few weeks ago, that's what it was. So maybe it should have just been the demo, right? It being the beginning of the game, I feel like is a misstep. But then again, I don't know how they would have wedged it in and make it work better either. It has to be in there somewhere. So anyway, once that's done, and you're done with the Nibelheim flashback, and you actually start exploring the town of Kalm, now you're like, oh, well, this is cool, because what they've done is they've taken a town that originally in the original game was just like 2 2D backgrounds and a bunch of 3D models and doors, right? It was all it was. You run in there, you buy some items, you have the Nibelheim flashback, and then you're done, you leave, and you're on to the next part of the game. Now it's this real town. It has all these people, townspeople, saying different like dialogues and stuff, which is really neat. You basically got a new card game called Queen's Blood that they've added to the game that's totally different from any of the gameplay from the other Final Fantasy VII, you know, parts. It's different. It's just a new thing they've added in there on purpose, I feel, because other Final Fantasy games also had those kind of things, and now they have it in this one. There's some side questing and stuff to do, and they introduce a bunch of gameplay mechanics. So they introduce how to upgrade your weapons and get abilities out of them, your skill trees, which in this one I can't even remember what they call it. Like, I've been watching Final Fantasy 13 recently, and they call it the Crystarium in that. Here, I can't even remember what they called it in this one, but it's the same thing. It's a skill tree, right? So they introduce all these mechanics, and then there's a whole new story segment that wasn't in the original game that they added. It's cool. I'm like, oh, it's a little new story arc here that's added that was not in the original. That's neat. To me, I'm like, oh, that's cool. You know, I want to see new stuff like that, right? Then you hit the open world, but it's not necessarily 100% representative of what the open world will be, because you're in a whole new world with no waypoints or anything. You don't know where anything is. So you're just kind of bumbling around a little bit, and it is kind of slow going on foot. So essentially what you should do is turbo forward to the next story point, because that's where you get a chocobo. And once you get a chocobo, now you can walk across the whole map much faster, and you run into Chadley. Chadley is the character, the android character from Final Fantasy VII Remake. He's the one who rebelled against Hojo, and he now wants to help you to map out points of interest in the world. So now there's going to be these towers in the world, you know, much like every single open world game ever, where you climb a tower, you go to the end, you use your magical eagle vision or detective sight or whatever the hell you want to call it, right? And then it unlocks all the waypoints in that region of the map. So that's how it's going to work in this game. You got to find the tower, power the tower, and now you're going to see all these interesting points of interest to go check out in the open world. So that's where we left yesterday, 5.5 hours, okay? And during that 5.5 hours, I probably used Cloud a few times in the open world combat. I switched over to Barret, and I realized, oh yeah, that's right. Pretty much every character in Final Fantasy VII Remake plays differently. You know, Cloud is very melee-based. Barret is all guns, so he's just shooting from a distance, and then he can overcharge, or he has other abilities where he like does rapid fire on a bunch of enemies, where he does like a big ball of energy he shoots out of his hand. It's like, oh yeah, I'm starting to remember now. I'm starting to get into the groove of how the game was in the first game. Same thing, you know, Aerith will be different with her magic, and Tifa, remember, has giant combos. So, oh, this will be neat, but you really don't get to use it that much yet. And so basically, when we ended the stream, I'm like, so now that we're ending 5.5 hours, a whole day of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, now we're actually getting into the real game. Where now you're going to be able to swap party members, you're going to be able to learn their abilities, you're going to be open world exploring, doing content in the open world, which is fun. But I'm like, oh, it took all day to get there, and I know what's going to happen is people are going to watch the first few hours of the game and be like, wow, this is boring. And, you know, again, this seems to be an issue with a lot of RPGs recently. Where the beginnings just aren't that strong, because they're trying to either tell a ton of backstory right up front, right? Or for whatever reason. And that annoys me, because I actually, now that we're getting to the real game, the open world, I was like, oh, this is actually looks like it's looking good, right? Excuse me. But I know that's what's going to happen is today, we'll probably have a really good stream. Like today's session will probably be open world exploring, looking for all little side quests, maybe some mini bosses and things in the environment, leveling up a bit, getting new materia, getting new equipment, right? It's going to be a neat day of that. In fact, I don't even know. Once we get the Chocobo Burger, I'm thinking maybe we shouldn't even advance the plot. Just explore for the first day, the first real day here. Just explore this whole new environment, this open world environment, and see what's in it. It could be a fun stream. So I'm cool with that, but I'm curious. Is it already too late? Are people who've only watched the first few hours say, oh my God, Nibelheim, all he did was mash buttons and he beat all the enemies, you know? And then I think that that's all it is, right? So, see, Blacky Cat says, I think Final Fantasy VII Remake had a better intro. You went straight into gameplay. You destroyed a building. You fought that scorpion boss right in the intro. Yes, I completely agree with you. 100% I agree with you. This game, because they wanted to do that Nibelheim first, feels like a diversion from what the game is, because it really is. Right? You're playing as 2 level 40 characters that decimate everything by button mashing. It doesn't feel representative of what the game's going to be. You don't really have to dodge or block or anything. You just button mash your way through it and pop healing items. While in the real game, it's going to be very different. I remember in Remake, at first it was like that, but then you have to learn how to time your parries, time your dodges. That's the only way you're going to beat tougher enemies, right? So anyway, I'm actually feeling very hopeful for today's stream. I think today's going to be more fun for us. I actually think we're going to explore more, level up more, learn the combat better, and do some fun stuff in this first open world area of the game. I think it's going to be really neat. So I hope you'll join me for that. I hope after the podcast ends, you don't dip. You know, stick around for a bit and let's see how the game is, right? I think that'd be fun to see how it gets implemented. So now that's me describing what I think about the game after day 1. But there's a few things to be said. Like, for example, number 1.
Here we go. Is he going to... I was very close to taking the center square, but we're not there yet. I think we're about to get there.
The graphics of the game. People
damn, he better is. Okay, hold on.
very legitimately are criticizing the graphics of this game because I'm playing on performance mode on PS5. Okay, so 1080p, 60 frames supposedly, and people are already saying when they were watching the stream, they were like, Phil, does the game have any kind of problems with the graphics? And I'm like, what are you talking about? They're like, it looks kind of blurry or fuzzy. And I started looking, I was like, you're actually right. Like when we were looking at the game itself, I'm not talking about my stream, I was looking at the game on my TV. When you actually like zoom in and you start looking at stuff, definitely the game is fuzzy. And I was like, whoa, you don't notice that when you're like in combat or action or moving, but when you stop moving and you just kind of look closely on performance mode, you'll realize the game legitimately is fuzzy. Like, I think they lowered the actual definition of everything in the environments so that it would run at a higher frame rate. But yeah, it legit does. And I was watching the videos back last night too, and I was like, yeah, the game actually is kind of fuzzy. And honestly, I don't think there's anything I could do about that. If I put it on graphics mode instead of performance, it goes down to 30 frames. And no one wants to see a new game like this, action-based RPG, at 30 frames. You know what I'm saying? You want to see 60? I want to see 60. So it's weird that here we are, we're in 2024. This game is a console exclusive. This is not some cross-platform game where, oh, we really had to cut corners to get it to run on everything. This is not on Xbox and PlayStation and PC and Switch. This is just PS5, all right? You're telling me in 2024, we still can't get a game to run at 60 frames per second without sacrificing tons of quality. Like, what is going on? And what's hilarious is we still have people now talking about, oh, PS5 Pro, right? Well, I can't wait. The PS5 Pro, I bet they're going to have 8K. 8K. We can't even do 1080p 60 frames yet. And we were talking about 8K video. You want to talk about running way too far ahead before you've learned to properly walk, right? And this is just crazy. I've been doing YouTube for 16 years. And I still cannot tell you that I've gotten a console that 100% has delivered on the graphical performance that it promises. Every console...
You've been doing YouTube for 16 years and you still have no absolute fucking idea how to fucking implement OBS microphone settings.
...was underperformed. They all claim it's going to be amazing, groundbreaking, smooth, and every console has issues, you know? So in this case, yeah, and I think this will be something I want to play it on performance. I don't want to play it on a 30 frames per second mode, but I'm definitely noticing blurriness. And it's not my setup at all. It legit is the game on my TV. I totally called it out and noticed it last night. I was like, yeah, people said it, and I started looking close. For sure. It's fuzzy. So I guess we'll see today if we notice it worse or not, you know, and we call it out or not. But that's definitely a thing, for sure. What I will say also, the audio balance of the game seems off. For example, the music is amazing. I think the music of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is beautiful. It's all the classic tracks from Final Fantasy VII completely remixed, orchestral. You know, Nobuo Uematsu, to have his music that was, you know, back in the day on a PS1 hardware to now be in full orchestra and everything, this must be amazing, right? I mean, it's such an accomplishment. The guy's such a great life composer. He was doing it his whole life, and to have his work honored in this way must be amazing. It must feel so good for him to see his work is still being used so many years later.
God damn it. I think I'm getting a call from a very angry, bald Canadian pervert. Hello, Prophet. Are you there?
I am. Thank you for letting me rant here for a quick second.
Go for it.
Okay. Final Fantasy VII does not run at 1080p 60. Okay, we've been over this before. The game has two modes, two rendering paths. One is the Xbox for the console. You have quality slash resolution mode, which means your graphical mode, right? That's 4K, 30, dependent on the type of ray tracing and everything that it's using. Performance mode is still 4K, but it will use something called FSR, which is just a AI upscaler that AMD has introduced on the newest graphics cards for PC. It's FSR 3. On the PlayStation 5 and Xbox, it's FSR 1 and 2. And all this does is it can adjust the resolution and then upscale the image. He is not playing at 1080p 60 like he keeps fucking thinking that's how it runs. No. There's only 2 render paths on consoles. It's not a PC where you can choose your resolution and then play the game at that resolution. It doesn't work like that on consoles.
And
you only have 2 render paths.
It's such a bizarre thing. It's so weird.
Yeah, like, and then he'll shit on PC because of issues with PC. But with the PC, like if I use, say, because I've been playing a lot of Call of Duty recently, okay? You go into the graphics settings, you have like 30 different graphics settings you can change
it's so much more flexible.
Yeah.
You know, it's so adaptable and flexible. It feels like, oh, it's so complicated.
Yeah, like I can adjust it.
For people that just do the homework as well, there's usually a setting as well for some of these games as well. You actually can ask it to pick your most optimal settings for you. There's sometimes some of these games do have options that way, don't they? Where you actually can get the game to determine what your most optimal settings are based on what you've got.
Yeah, and even like AMD and NVIDIA, both within their driver software components, both have, like in GeForce Experience, you can do an automatic scan for the games that are on your hard drive, and then it will automatically adjust the settings for you.
Exactly.
AMD has the exact same thing.
But
or you can use the in-game one, like you said, right?
Yeah, exactly. Or in games.
Yeah, console's better.
That's crazy.
Console's better, but you either get resolution or you get performance. And if you play on performance, the graphics look like shit. And then Phil complains that the graphics look like shit. Yeah. Final Fantasy VII has an excellent graphics engine, like awesome graphics engine. The Final Fantasy VII Remake and Rebirth. The Square Enix, they're fucking awesome when it comes to the graphics and everything, right? But again, you're limited by the consoles. This is Zen 2 technology. We're on Zen 4 right now. Like, I'm soon to be Zen 5. Zen 5 is fall, I think. Fall this year or early next year.
Why is
We're
Zen
3
2
generations.
I mean, why did they choose Zen 2?
Well, that's what AMD had sold Microsoft and Sony. It's based off of Zen 2 architecture. The CPU and the GPU. It's based off of a Zen 2 and an RDNA 2 architecture.
Okay, I get
We're on RDNA 3 on PC and like Zen 4. So we're generations above that. And even still, like with the 4090, if I want to play Cyberpunk at 4K on the 4090, I ain't playing at fucking 1080. I'm not even going to hit 4K 60 FPS. They're going to be like 4K 30-ish if you want to have all the bells and whistles turned on.
Yeah.
Right? The technology, like Phil thinks like we're in 2024, games should run at like 4K 1 million. It's like, no. He doesn't, and the same thing with the audio shit, right? Like, he's used OBS for 11 to 12 years now, and he's just learning about filters.
Yeah, him being told like noise. So someone literally in his chat told him about things like gain and noise suppression, noise gates, not. And he literally acted like it was the first time he's ever heard it, and it seemed like alien concepts to him. He's never done any research in this shit. One of the first things I did was research this shit.
15-year content creator. And it's just amazing. Like, I'm just sitting here and I'm like, how in the fuck can you be a 15-year content creator and you just misinform everybody on your channel day in, day out?
No, this is what makes him a lolcow. As much as I'd hate to fucking ever agree and admit it, this is one of the ways, the many ways which makes him a goddamn lolcow, which makes it hard to fucking ignore him. The sheer stupidity and incompetence he fucking has carrying into this job, his livelihood, his career, this legacy he's built for himself, and he is utterly clueless on how to fucking manage it.
Like, I'll see something right here. Like, I'm on the Gamers Nexus Discord, which is, you have to be a Patreon member to have access to your Discord. They laugh at Phil like you wouldn't believe on that Discord.
I can bet, yeah.
When it comes down to the tech stuff, it's just like, and I'm going to post some of the stuff for today, and it's just going to go nuts tonight on the Gamers Nexus Discord. Because it's just like, he's telling people that it's like, oh yeah, my PlayStation 5 runs at 1080p 60. I remember when I goaded him a couple months ago and bitched at him about, oh, you know, how can you review games but you turn the graphics down? And he told me that his Xbox doesn't even run at 30 hertz. And I was just like, my God.
Jesus Christ, man.
Like it says 120 hertz right on the box. Hertz and frames per second are not the same.
Yeah.
Like, and then he's sitting here and he's just like, yeah, the graphics look like shit, and I'm running a 1080p 60. It's like you're running a 4K performance mode with FSR enabled. So you've probably lost draw distance. You probably have a lot of texture pop in due to how the engine runs in performance mode. It's not really 4K, but it's upscaled. So like he doesn't understand it whatsoever, and then he's sitting there complaining, and then we're going to get a massive begment right away. I have like the sixth sense telling me there's going to be a massive begment that's going to pop up right away.
I mean, dude, any day that applies, for fuck's sake. It's basically
No. Today's going to be good. Today's going to be good.
I have a feeling tomorrow the sun's going to fucking rise. That's basically the same kind of energy I'm getting from that kind of statement. Like he's definitely Well, I feel it too. This
segment I feel is going to be off the hook. This is going to be off the hook.
Well, keep in mind that this is payday.
Because he needs to make money today. He needs to make money.
Well, he will probably. This is payday for the dentheads. This is disability welfare checks today. So yeah, this is what I'm saying.
Well, that's why I gifted. That's why I gifted memberships. Like that was my disability check. So
yeah, thank you, man. I hope you made sure that we're routed through Argentina first. Make sure.
No. I did it through Canadian. It's Canadian ruble, so it's pretty much Argentinian pesos.
Man, it's not far behind us. Fuck me. Thank you very much, man.
Okay, man. Thanks for letting me rant. Yeah, later.
Anyways, thanks for ranting. It's just, I always appreciate your technical style rants. So yeah, cheers, man. Catch you later.
No worries. Better.
There we go. I like the angry, bald Canadian pervert, which is. Keep in mind, Prophet and Derek are different because Derek has hair. I always refer to Prophet as an angry, bald Canadian pervert. Derek is a very creepy little bastard, but he has hair as well. If I'm calling someone a bald pervert, you can be guaranteed it's going to be Prophet. He's the one that has no hair and doesn't care. And yeah, exactly, just like his fucking feet do. There we go. Let's see. But cheers for clearing up the technical side of things and Phil's bumbling fucking pretend speaking. Basically, anytime Phil opens his mouth when it comes to technology, I think of a sound clip.
God, it's like you just use words you hear randomly to try and sound smarter.
Also,
what?
There we go. The thing broke again.
Fuck's sake, Jesus! Christ!
I'm just going to press random buttons until he starts talking.
In this way, this manner, it's like a grandiose improvement upon the original. So I think the soundtrack's outstanding. The problem is, when you get into combat, all of a sudden, all the audio of the game blows out. Like the music goes up, the combat audio goes up, everything's too loud. And people are like, so when you're out of combat, the game sounds perfect. Your voice is perfectly in line with the game. But as soon as you enter a battle, for some reason, the game's audio goes way too loud and we can't hear you talk at all. So anytime you talk during combat, no one can hear you. And I'm like, I don't know what to do about auto-adjusting the audio, creating that problem. That's not me or my setup. And if you look in settings, there's actually no way to fix that. All you can do is all sound effects, all dialogue, all music. It's not like combat and then outside of combat, it's all the same. So if we lower those settings, now you won't be able to hear anything outside of combat. So what's the happy medium here? I honestly don't know. It seems like this doesn't seem like a well polished game. It seems like it's a little rough around the edges, both graphically and with the audio right now.
Bruh.
So, I'm not sure what to do. We can try today again, if you guys want me to try to adjust stuff, but we tried yesterday and couldn't figure it out. Like in the menu, there was no options for this. So I'm like, I don't know. You know, I don't know. I want to make this playthrough the best it can be. I want to represent this.
Oh, hold on. I feel like I'd be doing people a misjustice if I wasn't fucking going to take a screenshot of that particular face that he just fucking pulled.
I'm like,
I mean, I would take your pick. Although, is this him? It doesn't count when he's looking at himself. What the fuck? Hold on. How long does he hold it? I don't know. It's a weird one.
Try to adjust stuff, but we tried yesterday and couldn't figure it out. Like in the menu, there was no options for this. So I'm like,
I love how the wind up. The wind up to him pulling his face. Like, he has to fucking, like... he starts off going to the side. And he's like... Hold on. That might be the winner. I think I have a winner here. This particular one right here might be our winner. Big ups to Meth Bear for pointing out that federal disability and SSI benefits are deposited on the second, third and fourth Wednesdays of the month, depending on the beneficiary's birthday. There we go, I've learned something new. But let me get a screenshot of this particular face, because, god damn, that's a face. That's a face not even a mother would love. Give me a second here. Let me work my magic, and by work my magic I mean let me just use his website to let magic work for me. Then there we go. Now you eat that towards my members in the good old Discord, and they can have fun with that and do whatever they feel like they want ever can do with that monstrosity. There we go. Okay, let's just crack on with the bingo.
I don't know. You know, I don't know. I want to make this playthrough the best it can be. I want to represent this game the best I can. It seems like the game's kind of fighting me a little bit. It's annoying, okay? I guess we'll see what happens today. Now, the final thing, obviously, I want to talk about. All right, this is a big discussion. Let's get it out now so we can figure this out. Yesterday, I streamed Final Fantasy VII Rebirth all day long, okay? First stream, second stream, 5.5 hours of gameplay. Big new release. This game people have been waiting for a long time. Me too, I told you. This is one of my most hyped games of the year for me. I want to see what they do with the plot. I want to see what they're going to elaborate on and add extra content to. This portion of the game is arguably the best portion of the game. This open world part where you start exploring new places, right? You go to Cosmo Canyon, you go to the dungeon over there, you go to the Golden Saucer. That's really fun. You get to the Temple of the Ancients and all that. This is all some of the best parts, right? So I actually feel like this is going to be really good, a really good playthrough, right? But attendance is great.
And here we go. Finally, I feel like we're here. It took a long time to get there. I thought Phil would get into it pretty quickly, but no, he built up very slowly and surely. But I think a segment is imminent.
Engagement is meh. And here's what I'll say meh. Some people are there and they're excited. And they're like, wow, it's a new game. And others, I hate to say it, you'll notice them every day now. They come in here and they're here literally just to crap on people, okay? Or crap on the game or crap on both. They say everything is bad. It doesn't matter what game I'm playing. It doesn't matter what I'm doing. They always say, this is boring, this is bad. They're here on purpose. You know, these aren't regular viewers. These aren't fans. These are people who don't like me. And so they come in here under the guise of, oh, I'm just a new viewer, a common viewer. And they say, I hate it, 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 right? And they do it on purpose. They're trying to bring down the level of the stream so that people now will see people around them. Oh, why are people so annoyed and bored? Oh, I don't, this is kind of a toxic atmosphere. It's done on purpose, okay? So I try to be nice. I try not to take action as soon as I see it. You know, you want to see if it's something legit or not, but you notice a pattern. And definitely yesterday, it was a huge pattern. There was a bunch of new people in the chat trying to bring down the streams, okay? And I'm not going to have it at this point. Like, if you don't like Final Fantasy VII, I get it. If you're just sitting in the stream dumping on the games and it's boring, I hate this, you're gone. There's no point in being here. You're gone. I'm going to kick you out. You know, people want to hang out and have a good time with a new game. They don't want to hear people say, I don't want this. Could you play Baldur's Gate 3? Could you play another game? Could you play Helldivers? Who's playing Helldivers? Never was that ever in my radar, nor is it a game that I'm going to play. I'm not interested.
Who's playing Helldivers? Give me a second while I check Twitch and see what the numbers like for Helldivers right now. Isn't it a very popular game right now? Let me search my way for it. Just mute that shit. Some randos fucking play. So Helldivers. I'm on Twitch right now. Give me a second. Is it Helldivers 2? Isn't it the second one? So yeah, Helldivers 2 currently has 33.1k viewers. It has a following of 91.3k people. There are streams right now. People are playing with 3.6k viewers, 3.5k viewers, 3.4k viewers, 1.9k viewers, 954, 820, all these, so many more viewers than Phil Burnell has with his 595 on his podcast, listening to fucking rant and rave and moan and whine and bitch and beg, and so on and so on and so on and so on and so on. So yeah, that's who's all playing fucking Helldivers right now, Phil, you dumb bastard.
Other game? Could you play Helldivers? Who's playing Helldivers? Never was that ever in my radar, nor is it a game that I'm going to play. I'm not interested in it. I'm not considering it. You sitting here saying play another game like Helldivers, you're an idiot. You're really wasting your own time and everyone's time. You stop and move on and go watch someone else play Helldivers, right? We're here to have a good time with the game that I'm playing, and it's a good game. So let's stop with the nonsense, right? So, FYI, I noticed that yesterday, and it was bringing down the vibe of the stream a bit, okay? And there were some other idiots who basically were doing something like this. Oh, you know, Phil's fan was so nice to buy him that wig. I wish he would just toss it on right now. I wish that he would do it for a lower amount. I wish that he would do this or that, you know? And it's like, the whole idea of putting on a hat or a wig or something, it's always been part of my streams for how many years now? Since 2020.
Okay, I'm taking the center square. I'm taking it.
Burger. 5 in a row. That's concerning.
We're taking it right now. You know, yeah, absolutely. We're just taking that bad boy right now. I'm tempted to take hateful slurs as well, but yeah, it was getting quite hateful. Yeah, we'll take that as well.
5 in a row. That's concerning.
Let's rewind this and I'm just gonna let Phil cook here. You know, let's just fucking let him go. Let's just let him go off. Let him get out of his system. Let's enjoy this together.
And was so nice to buy him that wig. I wish he would just toss it on right now. I wish that he would do it for a lower amount. I wish that he would do this or that, you know? And it's like, the whole idea of putting on a hat or a wig or something, it's always been part of my streams for how many years now? Since 2020. 4 years, all right? you know how it works. You know that there's tiers. You know that there's things involved. It's a silly thing for incentive for people to support a stream, for me to do something silly like this, right? And by the way, YouTube loves picking a thumbnail of me holding this. Both videos yesterday that I put out with me holding the wig, this became the thumbnail. So it's probably gonna do it again, okay? But anyway, like, this is nothing new. This is a common practice of any streamer to have goals and stuff, incentives, rewards on their streams. Everyone's okay with it. In fact, everyone was okay with it until yesterday, because yesterday people wanted to see me put on the silly wig. What didn't happen yesterday? A lot of support. The streams were slow. The first stream, we barely hit the tier 1 tip skull. The second stream, we didn't. We only made like 20 bucks, right? And everything else too, like some super chats, membership. I think we had 3 memberships all day, and super chats were just okay, but not.
So he has actually retconned him changing the hat goal for the first stream to $150. He literally retconned it a day later.
Great. It was for a premiere of a new game. It was ridiculously slow. Like, we never have a premiere of a new game that's that slow. All right. So you got to wonder what happened. And I think, I have a few theories that I think are pretty valid. I think number one, there's just too many RPGs right now. I've been playing Baldur's Gate 3 for 2.5 months. I was playing Sea of Stars and I put it on hiatus just to start playing Like a Dragon Infinite Well, right? How many RPGs can possibly be supported at once? It's RPG overload. And by the way, I skipped a bunch. I skipped Persona 3. I skipped Grand Blue Fantasy. It's ridiculous. All right? Now, if you're an ultra fan of RPGs, that's one thing, but I'm a variety streamer. People like coming by DSP Gaming to see what Phil's up to today. Is he playing an RPG, or is he playing an action game, or is he playing a fighting game, or is he doing something random? They like that. That element is good, and it's good because we bring in a variety of people to these streams. I say we because I feel like it's us together. It's not the royal we. It's us together. It's a community effort, right? It really is. It's not just me doing this. It's me and all of you guys hanging out, having a good time together. That's what success really is. Fuck you and your friends. So quite frankly, I do feel like we are RPG'd out. And that's a shame because number one, these RPGs are all lengthy and I'm not done with them yet. I can't just drop them or skip them because then everyone will complain that I've missed out on the biggest releases, right? That's number one. Number two, there's more coming. I know. And I'll be honest, right now, as a result of this whole feeling of like RPG burnout, because there's just too many RPGs at once, I'm strongly considering skipping Dragon's Dogma 2. And I know that's sad because I liked Dragon's Dogma 1. Actually, I was a champion for the game, and a lot of people actually didn't like it as much. I thought Dragon's Dogma 1 was amazing. I played the crap out of it. And, you know, Dragon's Dogma 2 is right around the corner in 3 weeks, and now I'm like, maybe I shouldn't play it. Or maybe we should save it for later, at a time when finally RPGs have calmed down. How am I going to be playing 4 RPGs at once, man? It's too much. And again, the industry has to start looking at itself instead of only living in like a tunnel, because that's what I feel like all these games are doing. These game developers are making a game, and they live in a tunnel where they think their game is the only game being made. And it's not. You know, how many games these game developers just convinced themselves they were making the absolute best game out there and it was going to sell no matter what. And then they come out and it's like, RPG, 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 RPG. What the hell? There's too many. They're too long, too many, too similar, right? How many can you stand? I like RPGs, and I'm going to be honest with you all, I'm getting burnt out on them now. And that's crazy for me, because I'm the kind of guy that, like, usually I could play all these, but this is like RPG overload, man. Like, we're all going to get tired of them. And that's the worst thing that could happen is you don't want to play any more of something you like because you're so tired. It would be like if every day you're eating a new burger. Today, you ate a Five Guys burger. Tomorrow you ate an In-N-Out burger. Then you ate a Burger King burger. Then you ate a McDonald's burger. Then you ate a The Habit burger. Then you ate a Red Robin burger. Even though they're all...
My god, there's so many burgers there. So many burgers. An overabundance of burgers there.
Burger, 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 burger.
So many burgers. I wonder if there's any good burgers to add to the soundboard. Like, you know, keep in mind, I can add more random burgers to the bingo board, so anytime I start a square, I'll put a different burger. We have different burgers already. We've got a whole load more there, ready for the collection.
Different kinds of burgers. Eventually you're gonna get tired of burgers. You want something else. You can't just keep doing the same thing every day. You're fucking tired of that shit. And that's what I feel like. It's getting ridiculous now with these RPGs.
Burger.
So, yeah, I'm honestly thinking that we need to start moving on from this and do variety stuff. The question is what? The good news is later this month there is variety. We've got the Star Wars.
Meth Bear tipped £5. Put on the Olno Goblogen wig, you gouty pig bitch virgin.
Jesus Christ. Thank you very much, Meth Bear, for that tip. And yeah, in case you guys couldn't hear it properly, for a reason, put on the Ongo Goblogen wig, you gouty pig bitch virgin. Oh, I mean, these lawyers sure have a way with words, don't they? You know, they're so eloquent and whatever vernacular. Thank you very much, Mepe, for the tip. He really could have saved himself a lot of grief if he just tried on the wig. He usually does try these things on anyway, to demonstrate to his audience what it's like. But for whatever reason, he didn't do it the other day. And so, and his audience clapped back by saying, you know what, you're not going to try it on, we're not going to pay for it.
We need to start moving on from this and do variety stuff. The question is what? The good news is later this month there is variety. We've got the Star Wars Battlefront collection coming out around the middle of March. That's completely different, and it's a classic tried and true series that was super duper good back in the day. Even if I only play it for random multiplayer, I think it's still going to be fun for variety purposes. And then you've got Rise of the Ronin, which feels to me like it's going to be something refreshing and different. Combat, stealth, ninja style. When I say ninja style, it's actually a samurai style stuff, right? It's going to be fun. I feel something different to break all this up and not just be an RPG. So we've got variety coming. And what I really need to do is I do need to sit down and I need to look at everything else coming out in the schedule because I haven't done that in a long time. And I think that we're going to do that likely around the same time that we do my birthday event in early April. So about 1 month from now, we're going to probably sit down and do a birthday marathon, and we'll probably go through the entire schedule of games coming out and pick out the ones that I'm interested in and you're interested in seeing me play. And that'll give us a better idea of the landscape of what we'll be doing for the next several months. Okay. But
Anybody care what this guy thinks?
No!
yeah, like right now, I actually am starting to really significantly think that Dragon's Dogma 2 is a bad idea. That the timing is just not right. It's too much already in the RPG landscape, and another one on top. Even though Dragon's Dogma 2 is very different. It's action-based. It's a lot of climbing on enemies and hitting weak points in an action-based environment, similar to, say, like, you ever seen Shadow of the Colossus? So think of that just on a much smaller scale. You know, there's big monsters, but you climb and you're hitting them in weak points with magic and attacks. It's neat. Like, I really like Dragon's Dogma 1, but again, RPG, leveling, party members, fantasy. It's like, oh my god. You know what I mean? Like, I know that Rise of the Ronin is listed as an action RPG, but I'm telling you, if you look at it, it doesn't nearly look like what you're thinking is an action RPG. Like, they say that Dark Souls is an action RPG. Do you really think Dark Souls is an RPG in the vein of what we're playing right now? Of course not. You see, it's different. So, anyway, that's what I'm talking about here. Like, I think we might have to. But now, I guess we'll talk about that, all right? Over the course of this month. We still have 3 weeks to figure this out, okay? But yesterday was the big premiere day for Final Fantasy VII, and the support was really slow for a new release. And it's like, if that was day 1 of this game, is this going to be representative of how it's going to be every day when I play this game now? And if that's the case, that's not good. You know, I've already explained to you guys, I'm hurting bad right now. Financially, I took a big hit, and now what's going to happen is around the 3rd week of this month when I get paid by YouTube, my pay is going to be way lower than what I usually make, and it's because all my memberships went away. Like, no exaggeration, it's a ton of lost revenue. And other things as well that factored in, because in the month of February, there were no real new releases. You know, Tekken 8, Like a Dragon, they're good games, but they didn't catch on. And because of that, everything kind of stagnated in February. And that's, listen, I'm not complaining. I still had a great time in February. I think we all did. But we're looking for new stuff now, right? We want people to come in and check out the new stuff, and there has to be new stuff. It's not just another RPG that feels the same thing again. You know what I mean? So right now, this is the worst possible time for me to have low support on a brand new release, and it happened. It's like, well, nothing I can do about it now, you know? So
well, there is plenty you're doing about it, though. You're fucking talking about it constantly. You brought it up last night after you signed off from the night stream. You brought up the daily crap. You brought up today on the podcast. You constantly bitching, whining, and moaning about money worries is just, you know, it really breaks my fucking heart, Phil. It really does.
Oh, wait, you serious? Let me laugh even harder.
Broke again, fuck.
Is there nothing on the internet that I won't masturbate to?
That's an awkward fucking random Scottish soundboard clip.
Scotland forever!
Bit better, yeah. Why does break? Why does fucking break? God damn it. We'll try this one.
You have been the personification of stupidity since 1997.
No, then still we're fucking... God damn it. Why is it so broken?
Fuck you, Phil.
You, Phil!
Shut the fuck up,
for
Philip.
me to have
you want me to
low
beat your ass?
support on a brand new
I will
release,
eat your sweater vest for dinner. Always been a fucking douche.
Yeah, we got it working now.
and it happened. It's like, well, nothing I can do about it now, you know? So here's the deal, all right? You know, Baldur's Gate 3, we're in Act 3. We actually started Act 3, we're about 10 hours into it now. And we're in Baldur's Gate, we're unlocking quests, we're doing all this stuff. And every time I play Baldur's Gate, we've gotten great support, right? It cannot be denied. Even though, definitely, the viewership on the Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough has dripped dramatically. You know, I started with Baldur's Gate 3, we were getting thousands of people. Now you can barely get 300 on a video, right? But it's because it's a 102-part playthrough and continuing. So the thing is, though, I'm getting support for it. And what we might have to do, my original plan was that I wanted to play the living heck out of Final Fantasy VII. Because I wanted to get as far as I could in the game before new games came out, before Rise of the Ronin and before Dragon's Dogma 2. But if we're seriously considering skipping, say, Dragon's Dogma 2, then maybe it's not that big of a deal, and I don't need to rush Final Fantasy VII as much, right? If that's the case. So really, if that is the case, maybe I should split it. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe I should split it and we should be more evenly balanced and alternate streams. One stream Final Fantasy VII, one stream Baldur's Gate 3. One stream Final Fantasy VII, one stream Baldur's Gate 3. Because right now, like this week, I was going to play 17 hours of Final Fantasy VII. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe what I should do is do an extra...
Maybe what we should do is get a fucking job.
Extra stream of Baldur's Gate 3 this week, and then just go back and forth between the two. You know what I mean?
I'm of the mindset that his fans gave him $100 per stream for Baldur's Gate 3, not because they wanted to support him, but because they wanted to stop Phil from wage quitting the game they wanted him to play. Like, the audience are literally giving Phil money in fear of him walking away from the game and not finishing it. They wanted to fucking ensure that Phil's not going to add Baldur's Gate 3 to the pile of wage quit games. And so there's some sort of strange fucking thing in place here. So they guarantee every Baldur's Gate 3 stream gets $100, because if it doesn't, Phil might fucking put it on the wage quit fucking block.
So, let's see what happens. All right, here's the deal. I'm not changing the schedule right now over the weekend. Today, Saturday, and Sunday are going to remain the same no matter what. The first day that we'll consider changing the schedule will be Monday. So let's now get into this segment of the stream where I talk about this. So, let's do the schedule. Today, more Final Fantasy VII Rebirth for sure. Let's explore this first open world area now. We gotta get a Chocobo. We were working on that, and then somehow we got distracted, but we've talked to Chadley, and Chadley's gonna unlock the map areas for us. This should be a fun stream with 3 hours of exploration of the first major area of the game, questing, items, boss fights, etc. Let's see what's in the environment, okay? Then tonight, on the late stream, 6:45 p.m. Pacific time, it is Friday Night Fights, Tekken 8, Yoshimitsu in the red ranks again. And what's funny is, I titled the stream, Let's Get Yoshimitsu to Purple Rankings. And someone actually left a comment and said, he really thinks he's going to hit purple soon? That'll never happen. And I'm thinking to myself, number one, we were actually only a few wins away from hitting purple. I was in the last ranking of red, and once you hit a ranking in red, all you need is like 3 wins, solid wins, and you can jump right to the next level. But then I actually got beat up, and I got demoted back to the middle of red, okay? So I do need solid performance to do better there in Tekken 8. That's true. But the thing is, and I've told you guys this, all right? In life, whenever someone tells me I can't do something, or I'm not going to do something, or I'm not good enough to do something, that always puts a fire in me to then prove someone wrong.
Phil, you are never going to be able to stop begging to your audience. Phil, you are never going to get a fucking steady, secure job and employment for a fucking respectable business. Phil, you are never going to fucking learn how to fucking behave yourself properly. Go on, Phil, prove me wrong on all 3 counts.
Right? So to me, when you say, you're not making it purple, what are you, crazy? You're not good enough to do that. That immediately says, no, I'm going to make purple. I'm absolutely getting purple sooner rather than later, whether it's tonight, whether it's maybe the next session. But absolutely, I'm making purple now at Yoshimitsu because you said that. Now you've motivated me to do it. Now after purple, I think that's actually going to be a hard sell, because once you get into the blue ranks, that's when people are really good at the game. And I know I'm not really good at Tekken. It's going to take me a long time to get there. So I don't know if I'll even hit blue. But purple, I'm absolutely motivated to hit it. What's funny, you're saying the undershirt keeps peeking every time you go to the left. It's not the undershirt. For some reason, this shirt is white on this side, under the buttons. I don't know why they didn't color it. See, it's white. So the shirt's fine, but you're right. Then if I move the, see? I don't know why they made it white under the buttons. I don't know. I like the shirt though, so I'm gonna keep wearing it. I don't really care. Nice observation there though, Drew Corporation.
I mean, it's not really fucking hard to observe the goddamn fucking thing. Also, I've signed for this, I don't know, yeah.
Nice shirt, 25 cents.
There you fucking go. Get on with the show, you daft prick.
Anyway, so, anyway, yeah, I'm going to hit that purple. Hopefully I'll hit it tonight. If I don't, probably later this week it would be great to hit purple. I don't know, but I'm definitely strongly working on doing it, okay? Tomorrow will be more Final Fantasy VII Rebirth paired with Like a Dragon Infinite Well, okay? So those schedules aren't changing. Sunday is React Day. So all day Sunday, okay, I'm doing reacting. First it's going to be DSP versus the internet on DSP Reacts, the clip show. And then at night it's going to be Retro React on DSP Throwback. I'm going to be reacting to Heavy Rain. And so far, it's going really well, like Heavy Rain.
So, I'm going to call it right now, the Heavy Rain throwback stream is probably going to get him the most support. I have a feeling today's going to do quite well for him as well, in terms of like support, because the Dent Heads were in fucking full force. But, and, you know, Phil's been begging profusely and everything else. But yeah, I feel like that throwback stream, people going to fucking, you know, he got amazing support last time for the throwback stream. So I think that's going to do quite well for him. Also, Ash has been creative with their artwork in the members Discord, and they made this. So, which is reminiscent and so what the fuck? So we have Phil, you know, saying nothing I could do. He's chosen wine, which is what he's doing. And the name of characters he's got. Limit and a nice HP. The HP is a nice touch. That's a very nice touch. 69 out of 1651. Very good stuff. Oh, and Ket's 1420. But there is 0, oh no, and Phil's the last one left standing against the mighty flag of Argentina. Very snort beg wine item. What's it, item? A fucking bottle of fucking whale tail gin or something? Jesus Christ. Misa's asking what's up with 16 and 51. It goes back to the bank leaks and what Phil would spend on WWE champions. 1651 is what you'd usually see charged to his account if he bought a particular, had a particular pool under a champions. Like let's just scroll down randomly and you'll see it. I'm pretty sure in some capacity. 1651. Where are this? Where are the 1651s? It's a Corsair pack, like a $10 pack, I think it was. I'm gonna curious, where the fuck is it? There you go. $14.99 plus Washington sales tax, and yeah, the 1651 meme came when you remember how somebody recorded Phil's debits and credits. So they did a call, as an actual call of the robot lady reading out all transactions, and as part of Secret Limited's video. Secret Limited made a video about the blank leaks as well, and it kept repeating. It kept repeating 1651. 1651, 1651, 1651, 1651. It kept repeating it over and over and over again because it kept happening over and over and over again. So, yeah, that's the origin of the 1651. That's why I such a tractor meme.
We're having a great time with it, right? I think we're reaching part 20 of the playthrough, and the playthrough is around 50 parts. So arguably, we might actually hit like around the halfway point or a little further into the Heavy Rain playthrough on Sunday night. So I hope you guys will join me for that. You guys have really liked those streams so far. I love them too. And then Monday, here's the day where things are up in the air. Monday's daytime stream was again going to be Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, but maybe instead I should do Baldur's Gate 3 on Monday. Monday night, I'm not streaming no matter what. On Monday night, I have to work on some personal stuff, so no stream on Monday night at all. Tuesday will be Final Fantasy VII Rebirth and Tekken, and then Wednesday will be Baldur's Gate 3 and Like a Dragon. So maybe that's what I should do, is have, instead of all these Rebirth streams, on Monday do Baldur's Gate 3 instead as the one stream that I do for the day. Okay? And then, moving forward, next week, basically alternate. We'll have one day Final Fantasy, one day Baldur's Gate. One day Final Fantasy, one day Baldur's Gate. And going back and forth, that way it's not too much overload, right? Of any of those games. Either of those games, I should say. Alright? So, let me know what you think about that, but I think that might be the way to go moving forward, is to alternate between the two to avoid burnout, okay? And again, that's the thing, is if I'm not really gung-ho for playing Dragon's Dogma 2 at launch anyway, then it doesn't matter if we don't rush through Final Fantasy VII this month, right? If we go at a slower pace, that's okay then, right? And also, let's be honest, if I'm playing Baldur's Gate 3 and alternating with Final Fantasy, and if the Baldur's Gate 3 streams continue to get the level of support that they've gotten, right, it takes pressure off of me to have to worry about, oh no, because I'm playing so much Final Fantasy VII, now, my income's gonna take a hit this month or something like that, And it's the last thing that should be on my mind. I should just be...
So, you're assuming randomly that you're going to get a guaranteed $100 for every Baldur's Gate free stream. What happens when it doesn't happen? What happens when that streak breaks, Phil? What then?
Entertaining myself and the audience, and not even worry about that, but it's a major concern. I wish it wasn't, but it is. This whole thing with the memberships completely screwed me over this year so far. It's an ongoing problem. So, take... Perfect example. So this morning, I got a bunch of tips I'm going to shout out. Have not had a single super chat. Have not had a single membership. Not a single re-upping of a membership.
But Phil, you asked for tip support more than anything else. You literally asked your audience, please make sure you fucking tip me because I'm not going to get paid until April. You told your audience that you really need fucking tip support right now because you're not going to get that money from the YouTube side of things until April. You emphasised it as a preference.
So you see, and this has been a running pattern for 2 months now, where ever since the fake membership started, it's like the YouTube side contributions are very, very diminished. And that's horrible. Like, that's something that it's part of my business, it's dependent, and it's gone. For some reason, it's just, like, vanished. But people are still...
I mean, it's funny as fuck, go, Phil. It's very fucking funny. Also, you just scratch your stash.
Burger!
So there we go.
5 in a row. That's concerning. Reporting is just a lot of tips, but what happened? I think a lot of people are just sitting around thinking, I'm just going to get a free membership eventually, so I'm just never going to buy one, right? And then same thing, I don't know what happened to super chats.
This is literally the audience you've curated. Why do you think Derek doesn't give you any fucking money? Because he knows if he waits long enough, he'll just get gifted a membership.
I guess we'll see what happens moving forward. I hope this month things turn around. It might be simply put, this month, like I said, in February, I was playing the same games all month. So a lot of people weren't into it, and now they'll be coming back for new games in March. I don't know. I don't know. But hopefully things do turn around this month, because this is very bad right now, and I'm nervous, and I don't like being nervous. I don't like talking about being nervous. I just want to play games and enjoy stuff with you guys. It's not something that I didn't change my content and ruin it, and it sucks now, and I didn't say something awful that pissed everyone on the internet off. This is literally a bunch of fucking trolls found a loophole in YouTube to screw my business over. That's it, literally 100% the root cause of the problem. It wasn't that I made a horrible change, or I made a big mistake, or Phil sucks. It's trolls. And that's bull.
So now it's our fault. So if at first it was the game developers for making so many RPGs, now it's the trolls for gifting you memberships. Also, did Phil just say business? Did Phil just say business there? Give me a second.
And it sucks now. And I didn't say something awful that pissed everyone on the internet off. This is literally a bunch of fucking trolls found a loophole in YouTube to screw my business over.
Yeah, he said business. That's what I thought. Yeah, he definitely said business.
Burger.
5 in a row. That's concerning. That's literally 100% the root cause of the problem. It wasn't that I made a horrible change or I made a big mistake or Phil sucks. It's trolls.
So the massively horrible thing that happened to Phil Burnell was that he received thousands of gifted memberships for a very low price. Phil still got paid for these memberships. YouTube got paid for these memberships, but it wasn't in American dollars. It wasn't in US dollar currency. It was through Argentinian pesos, which meant Phil only made $100 odd instead of $1,000 odd on those memberships. He didn't get. He still got paid for them. Anytime Phil claims he was not paid for them is a flat out lie, and generally could get him into trouble. But if he's claiming he never got paid for his memberships, that might be against YouTube terms of service. He is flat out pretending that he's not received money from gifted memberships, and that could hurt YouTube's reputation. YouTube might fucking see that and go, hold on a fucking second. Are you trying to claim that we're not paying our content creators for gifted members because you got paid? He's basically slandering YouTube at this point as well by claiming he's not getting money for gifted member bombs, which he is. But anyway, we have 100 likes, guys. Thank you very much for liking the stream 100 times. That has earned us a free space, but as well as a free space, you guys also get to enjoy the Bowls animation made by the supremely talented Pixar Animations. Remember, keep an eye on the bottom right for Jasper to do his thing. Fuck him up, Jasper. Good cat. That is a good kitty cat.
And that's bullshit. That now my business is affected by that. You know, I hate when he'll be the maker of his own downfall. Well, no, actually no. It'll be people fucking with my income constantly behind the scenes that'll fuck me over. Not anything that I did wrong. I didn't create YouTube's membership system. I didn't break it. All right, I didn't find the loophole. They did. You know. Anyway, so that's what's going on right now. All right, I think what we'll do, let's leave the schedule as is for now. Let's do Final Fantasy VII and Tekken today, Final Fantasy VII and Like a Dragon tomorrow, all React Day on Sunday. Monday, let's see what happens, but I am thinking bringing Baldur's Gate 3 back on Monday makes sense. And then Tuesday, Final Fantasy VII and Like a Dragon, and then Wednesday, Baldur's Gate 3 and, well, actually Tuesday is Tekken. I'm not going to stop reiterating the schedule because I'm keep screwing it up if I keep doing that, okay? But, yeah, I think, that's what we're going to have to do, all right? Dr. Oink continuing to have problems playing Steve in Tekken 8. I'll shout that out in a minute here. Okay. Okay, so, there you go. That's what we're doing this week. I hope that sounds good. Thank you to everyone who is going to check out all the content. Hopefully, the rebalancing of the schedule a little bit, bringing back Baldur's Gate on Monday instead of so much Final Fantasy VII, will do a little better. Hopefully,
so that also is set, regardless of how it does today, it looks like it's set in stone. Unless Final Fantasy gets ridiculous whaling today, then it looks like it's going to be Baldur's Gate 3. Basically, there is a wage, not a wage quit, but there's a money, dagger hanging over the stream in this game. Like, if this game gets incredible support today, he'll probably keep it for Monday. But if it doesn't get all 3 goals hit, or at least 2 goals hit, then it's going to get dropped. $50 would not do it for him. Is $100 a bust for him?
that makes sense because we don't really need to be rushing Final Fantasy VII as much if I'm not going to be doing Dragon's Dogma 2 at launch. But let's see, okay? And let's continue and see what happens moving forward, all right? Okay, that's that. The only news today, there is one quick gaming news story before we get to shout-outs, because I want to get to shout-outs because we got a lot of them. Let's just do a very quick gaming news segment. Toys for Bob. This is the game development company that made the Crash Bandicoot and Spyro Trilogy remakes and then Crash Bandicoot 4. So they made all the Crash Bandicoot content recently plus Spyro, and those games did well, all right? They were bought out by Activision, and promptly after publishing those games and making tons of money, Activision decided, now you're just going to be repurposed to make content for Call of Duty. We don't need you to make any other games that are good. We just want you to make crappy Call of Duty content. So they did. That's literally all they've done for years. And then when Activision announced this sweeping wave of job cuts, they laid off a bunch of the people from Toys for Bob. So it's like, let me get this straight. We do a great job making games that sell well, and you purposefully tell us don't make those games anymore. Instead, make content for your stupid every year iteration of an FPS game. We do what, begrudgingly, we do what you tell us to do because you own us, and then you lay us off anyway. Right? It's like, what kind of treatment is that? So, Toys for Bob has made the decision they're going independent. They're leaving Activision. And right now, what they actually said is, and what a flip on this, listen to this, they're actually now looking in talks to make some content for Microsoft. So basically to think about this, what if Crash Bandicoot ends up on the Xbox? Now that would be a flip, right? I mean, for the longest time, it was very controversial that Sonic would be on a Nintendo console because they were direct rivals in the 1990s, right? Sega versus Nintendo. Well, it's actually looking interesting. Perhaps, you know, Crash Bandicoot could end up flipping and actually being like an exclusive game on Xbox, and it's not on PlayStation anymore. At one point, Crash Bandicoot was like the mascot for PlayStation, right? I mean exclusive to Xbox. So people are saying, well, it's already on Xbox. I mean exclusive to Xbox, like a complete console flip, a complete platform flip, right? That would be interesting to see that happen. I don't know, I guess we'll see, but I mean, good on them. I mean, that's ridiculous. They did such a good job. Both the Crash Bandicoot trilogy and the Spyro trilogy were amazing games. I played and loved both of them. And to say, oh, don't make the games you're good at anymore. You know, this is the equivalent of BioWare being forced by EA to make Anthem. They didn't want to. They were like, if we're going to make this, we're good at RPGs, let's put RPG elements into the game. And then EA said, no, do this, this, and this. They said, but that's just Destiny. And we don't want to make a Destiny knockoff. We want to make an original game. And EA said, literally to them, don't ever mention Destiny again, just do what we tell you. And then Anthem came out, and look what happened. So let these studios cook. Let them do what they're good at, right? Stop having gourmet chefs make French fries, right? Let the gourmet chef make the gourmet food that they're good at and make profits on it. Stop telling them to do junk, right? Anyway, I guess we'll see what happens for Toys for Bob. I wish them the best, and I hope that actually they do well as an independent developer because they deserve it. Okay, let's get the shout-outs, shall we?
Here we go, and apparently he's got a lot of tips to shout out today, but no YouTube side contributions. Poor Phil.
So we start off today with Spider Dijon, who re-upped his membership for 13 months and said, what? So thank you, Spider Dijon, for that. Dr. Oinkberg with a $5 super chat, and he's very upset. He says, Tekken 8 has to be the worst, most unbalanced fighting game I've ever played. It's a completely god-awful, terrible game. I'm a Steve main, and the game is shit. I guess people are saying that Steve sucks in this one, right? Like, in old school Tekken, like Tekken 4, when he was first introduced, he was one of the best characters in the game. He was, like, broken in that one. I remember, you know, I didn't play Tekken that much anymore at that point. Was it Tekken 4 or 5? It was 4 that he was introduced in, right? I think. I just remember whichever game Steve was introduced in, he was way good in that one, like overpowered compared to the rest of the cast. He would counter everything you did because all his punches were ultra fast and would just you know, turn into like crumples and stun combos. And then over time, I guess what's happened is they've either weakened him or the other characters have just gotten so good around him that he's not that good anymore. I fought a few good Steves, and it really does seem to me like what they do is they just try to stagger you, catch you with a counter punch and stagger, and then get a combo. Like that, he definitely doesn't have as many tools as a lot of the other cast does. I'll agree there. He seems more like a catch you gimmick character. In the game. But again, I'm not really the person to be commenting on it. I'm not great Tekken, you know, I don't really know. But sorry to hear of your plight, Dr. Oink there. Girl wearing purple, thank you for re-upping your membership there. I appreciate it. And Spider Dijon just gifted a membership to the community, and it went to Turtle Dude. Congrats, Turtle Dude, on getting a membership back. Awesome. By the way, last night, I gifted out all 10 of the memberships that I was able to gift for the month of February. Every month.
But those aren't worth anything, Phil. You said that it's not worth anything. You don't get money for them. So why do these ones mean anything? You know, Phil calls the VPN Argentinian style members fake and all that because he claims he doesn't get paid for them and nobody bought them. But nobody's buying the ones that he's gifting either. Not even Phil bought them. Like Phil has memberships to gift out every month. Every month Phil can give away 10 members without having to pay for them to his chat. And he actually forgot to do it last month. Well, actually, I think he was reminded yesterday to do it for the month of February. But yeah, what's the difference between Phil gifting members and the Argentinian VPN member ones? Because Phil gets paid for those, but he dismisses them as not being worth anything.
Basically, I get 10 memberships to gift. So I gifted those out last night. I'm just curious how often they let me do it. Ah, they reset it. Cool. I was curious when they do it. They actually do it on the first of the month. Because as of right now, I have 10 more memberships to gift out. Okay? But I'm going to hold them for now. I just gifted out 10 last night. So I'm going to hold them for now. And we'll see what we want to do. Maybe later this month when a new release, maybe Battlefront or like Rise of the Ronin. Maybe for those playthroughs, I'll give some memberships out. So there you go. Thank you, Spider Dijon, for the legit gifted membership. I appreciate that. Okay.
Do you know it's legit though? Did you verify where they're from or where they were fucking buying it from?
Okay. Let's swing over to the tip side of things. We have a lot of tips to shout out today. We start off with an overnight tip. I received a $25 anonymous tip overnight, and someone said, keep going strong. So thank you very much, the anonymous overnight tipper. I appreciate that. Let's see if the animation plays. No. Token has expired, so I might have to refresh and re-get a new token here. Let's see. Yeah, it didn't. I'm logged out. That's exactly what it is. I'm logged out. Okay, let's re-log in. It happens. Okay.
Bruh. Fuck you, Phil.
Fuck you, Phil.
Right, maybe now it'll work. Let's find out. Boss. Let's try it again. And there we go. Perfect. Okay. Thank you very much for the anonymous overnight $20 tipper. And indeed, I will keep going strong. I shall keep going and persevering, and I thank you so very much for that. Anonymous overnight tipper, whoever you may be. Okay. Continuing on. Epic Kirk Rebrushed hit me $1. Says, I'm watching your Final Fantasy VII video on demand. It's strange. People are talking about me and saying falsehoods. They're saying I'm in chat. I haven't been in chat for weeks. Are you believing these lying people? Listen, I don't know. The truth is, there's been people in chat who are saying stuff, and people are saying, oh, that's Kirk. Oh, that's Kirk. I don't care if it's Kirk or not. Like, I don't give a shit. You know, the rules are the rules.
You don't care if you have an openly racist person that was banned by YouTube using soccer accounts on your streams. It sounds like the sort of thing you should try and stay on top of, especially if you're trying to cultivate a very specially curated community, Phil. It's a very strange thing to deny caring about.
And people are saying, oh, that's Kirk. Oh, that's Kirk. Like, I don't care if it's Kirk or not. Like, I don't give a shit. You know, the rules are the rules. No one is immune to the rules. So if someone comes into the chat and they're saying stuff that can be construed as racist or whatever, they get removed. All right? So Kirk is saying, oh, that wasn't me. Listen, you know, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt, but it doesn't really matter. Whoever it is in chat doing it, it's not someone whose name says Kirk. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's people coming in and saying stuff that you know is not allowed. And I think people at this point, sadly, are just associating that with Kirk because he did it a lot, you know, when he was in chat or whatever. He's saying it's not him. He's basically saying these are people impersonating him on purpose, okay? Well, if we see it, we'll just remove it. It's that simple. And it's not going to affect me talking to Kirk in the tip anyway. So there you go. Okay. Continuing on. Sarah tipped me $1. Says, yesterday you did seem very much on edge. You were concerned about support. Hopefully today you can be more focused on enjoying the game. I told you, like, yesterday I was already on edge. Like, my schedule was messed up because I had to get up early to do my stream early because I had personal stressful stuff going on behind the scenes. And then on top of that, it's a big new release day. And obviously you saw what happened with the support. So it was like just everything compounding at once. Yeah, I'm a human. And it sucks. I wish I was immune to that, right? I wish that I was a bigger streamer to the point where it doesn't matter that you have a slow release day. But I'm not. Like, I'm hurting right now badly because of the gifted membership thing. So it's like just compounding everything on top of it and making everything worse. And yeah, I know yesterday I was really stressed out. I felt awful too. Like, I felt like shit all day. I felt tired and just beaten and worn and stressed, and yeah, those are terrible. Today I feel much better. I got a much better rest tonight, or last night, and I'm fully, you know, geared up today for a better day. I'm feeling more positive today. I don't know what you mean. Eternal Apom says, I tried to watch your Final Fantasy VII Rebirth videos after your first stream. YouTube wouldn't let me. What do you mean? YouTube wouldn't let you. What does that even mean? The videos are live right now. They have views on them. They're not restricted. So I don't know what you mean, Eternal Apom. Why couldn't you watch them? I don't know. Can anyone else collaborate or explain what that means, or is anyone else having issues?
Phil meant to say corroborate, but instead he said collaborate because he thinks he's being smart, but he's being a complete dumbass.
Can anyone else collaborate or explain what that means, or is anyone else having issues?
What? He really... And this guy was valedictorian. This idiot was valedictorian.
I only know these things when you guys tell me. I don't get noticed from YouTube on anything. It was blocked. They were live for an hour, but they said unavailable. I mean, like I said, there's views on them now, so I'm assuming that everyone can see them. Can everyone see the videos? It doesn't say blocked. It doesn't say unavailable. Public worldwide. I don't know. As long as you guys can see them, I don't know how else I could fix that. That sounds weird, man. I wouldn't put it past YouTube to say that they screwed it up again. You know what I mean? I wouldn't be shocked to hear that. So, okay. All right, continuing on. I see the $10 tip from work. I'm loving the game. Queen's Blood is super boring. I say skip those. Have a great weekend. Yeah, so I played about a half an hour, all right, of this card game, Queen's Blood. And people give me shit. And, you know, I'm gonna say something here. All right? You have to understand something from my perspective. No matter what I do, people say I'm doing the wrong thing, okay? In previous games, for example, in Witcher 3, or other Final Fantasy games, or other fantasy RPGs, okay? Typically, I skip that kind of content. I'll just turbo through it or not do it. You know, I've said outright in other games like this, I don't like them, so I'm just going to skip it. And I got shit for it. People are like, wow, you know, you really missed out on content in the game. You rushed through the game, you skipped this, and it sucks because we like to see you be fully immersed, and it's obvious you're not fully immersed. You skipped out on the content put in there, right? And, you know, basically the way I see it is, all right, well, here's a new one. Here's a brand new card game, literally created just for this game, right? It didn't exist before this. It's brand new. I'll give it a shot. And at first it's a little tricky, then you get the hang of it, but there's 3 fights, or 3 matches you have to do in the town of Calm, and the third one's hard because the guy has like really good cards, so you just basically have to get luck of the draw so he doesn't have the constant cards to put down to destroy your hand or whatever. So, you know, I did the first one, and I like steamrolled through it. Okay, the second one, it took me like 2 tries. I got to the third one, people were like, oh my god, why are you still doing this? I'm like, 'cause it's in the game. It's content in the game. It was designed for this specific town. You're supposed to do it now. How I know you're supposed to do it now is because the town locks once you leave it. You can't go back right away. So if you don't do those card games now, you're locked out of doing them for this portion of the game. So you're supposed to do them while you're there, right? And people are like, oh, why are you playing this game? Seriously, if I didn't do it, everyone would have complained, why did you skip the content? It's there to be enjoyed, and you really missed out on this content that's in the game. Why'd you skip it, right? So then I play it, and everyone complains, wow, why are you playing this? You killed the momentum of the stream. It's boring. It's like, do you not understand, like, no matter what I do, people complain? Like, seriously, no matter what I do, it's like, hey, here's the one time I decided I will do it, because I've always gotten complaints that I don't do this content, so let's do it. Complaints anyway. I just don't know what to say. If you guys don't want me to do Queen's Blood at all, I'll skip it. I'm pretty sure it's just side content, right? Maybe if you beat them all, you get like a materia or something at the end of it, but it's up to you guys. What you want to do. If I keep playing the game and we get to the next Queen's Blood and you say, don't do it, then I won't do it. You know? But I'm just trying to make a playthrough that's meaningful, that has the content of the game explored in it, so you see what it is, you know? It just seems like, though, no matter what I do, it's just not good enough. Everyone just wants to sit here and complain. Like I said, you get those negative people who came by the stream yesterday purposefully on release day just to be a dick and be like, oh, it's terrible no matter what. The playthrough sucks, right? So when you get that element, you can't really judge what's legit and what's not. It's sad, but I wish I could. But how do you judge legit when you have people who are just here to take a dump on the stream anyway, right? So, you know, let me know. Exactly. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. Let me know what you want moving forward. If you want me to skip it, I'll just skip it. I don't care. At this point, you know, and that's the sad fact is when I do one thing and I get criticized, so I do the opposite and I still get criticized, I just don't care anymore. You make me numb. You make me numb to it all. So I just don't give a shit. I don't care about the card game now. So if you want me to do it, I'll do it. If not, I'll skip it. I don't give a fuck. You know, if people are just gonna bitch about it, then why would I care? I can't win either way. So just write it off, whatever, right? And just move on with your day. So there you go. Oh, let's see here. Anzo Kamaru to the $1.50. They said, JRPGs on your streams don't do well. Your everyday audience don't really have patience for them. The vast majority of people would much rather play a JRPG than watch one. You should try experimenting with new mechanics like the parry. I want to do that. I want to do that. And it feels like the combat, I haven't really done enough of it to really focus on it yet. But I think the parry seems interesting. All the new synergy attacks and the revamped air combat. The revamped air combat, what's confusing me, like I don't understand how to do it. It seems like you gotta dash, like the circle button, you dash to the enemy and then you can do it or something. It's confusing though. Remake didn't have parries. It's a unique feature to Rebirth. Remake had, that's right, Remake had the perfect timed dodges, right? This game has dodges and parries, right? Okay, so there's a lot to absorb. There really is. There's a lot to absorb in this new game. And again, seems like today would be the day to focus on that. You know, yesterday not so much. Now we're in the first major open world chunk. We can focus on that and, you know, and do and learn it. So, I received another $1 tip here from Epic Reborn. The Cloud Wig looks like a Tribble. Yes, the Tribble from Star Trek, of course. Okay. I received another $1 tip from a troll. So just ignore that idiot. I received a $5 tip from Dan the Man. Thank you, Dan the Man, for a $5 tip this morning. Let's get an animation for you, Dan. It's good to see you here. Welcome, welcome. And thank you for the support.
I'm just letting him trick at this point. We're way behind.
Oops, there we go. All right, now let's refresh everything over here. All right, and this is correct here. Good. All right, I received a $25 tip. 1 minute, man. He says, as you said yesterday and today, it is tough being a streamer. These studios release a bunch of similar games within a short span. Picking the right one can be tricky. It's like a Sophie's choice. Remember, you're facing a difficult dialogue option, but remember, oh, I don't know what the hell that means. And then it says, be safe. To be safe, never joke about looking a gift horse in the mouth. Okay? I don't know what any of that means. I think he's talking about, I think these are more Baldur's Gate references. 1 Minute Man is always referencing Baldur's Gate and it always goes right over my head. Thank you for the $25 tip, 1 Minute Man. Yeah, I don't even know if he's referencing stuff. He's like, there's a difficult dialogue option and don't look a gift horse in the mouth. I'm like, huh? Okay. Anyway, thank you. As always, 1 Minute Man, for your support. With that tip, we're up to $69 in tips for today. We haven't even started the game, and today we have more support than we had all day or all the stream yesterday. Yeah. So there you have it. Thank you very much, everybody. And now we're going to switch back over to the YouTube side of things. I had to finish up all the tips. Okay. I'm going to have to clean these. Let's see here.
So people are curious if Phil is wearing a wig. We are behind DSP by 35 minutes. Yes, he's wearing the wig. In fact, Brian sent me a picture of it. So, give me a second here. Hold on. Yeah. Here is a picture of Phil wearing the wig. Yeah. course, we'll try and get to it later on, you know, on the stream if we can. But yeah, this is Phil wearing the wig. That's later on. So yeah, like that's what to expect. And also, this is a reminder of Ash Juras on. Jesus Christ, man! It's too fucking funny. Yeah, I forgot to close that. There we go. Fucking hell.
Spider Dijon gifted a second membership. That one went to Bucket Kitten. Thank you, Spider Dijon, for the gifted membership this morning. I appreciate those. That will help a lot. Let's see here. Balloon Kit did a super chat. It says, just a suggestion. Maybe you can do top super chat on the leaderboard. It seems kind of lame. A huge super chat can get wiped off the board quickly. Balloon Kit, we talked about this. I would love to do that, but it's a shortcoming of YouTube, and allow me to explain. YouTube does not convert super chats. So because of that, someone could do a super chat that's $5. Someone could do a super chat that's €5. Someone could do a super chat that's £5, and someone could do a super chat that's 5 rubles, 5 pesos, 5 rubies.
Pounds wins. Pounds is superior.
Rupees? Whatever, right? And I have no idea, sadly, what the value of any of that is. Like, I'm just left in the dark, in the lurk. I don't know. Now, I'm not going to sit here on a stream and every time a super chat comes in, I'm not going to run a currency converter to figure out what's the biggest super chat of the day. You know what I mean? So instead, I just do latest super chat. You know? So it sucks because I wish it was an easier way to do it, but YouTube never converts. Over on Twitch, Twitch made everyone use bits. So bits were the relative currency there, so everyone knew.
Oh, you weren't allowed to allude to bits as currency. You got in trouble for that before, remember, Phil?
Equivalent was, because it was just bits. You see? You can't really do that here. So I'm, you know, I wish there were an easy solution. There's not, besides me just sitting here constantly doing currency conversions on super chats, which I'm not going to do. It would be too disruptive. You know what would happen? People would literally come here on purpose with a VPN to do super chats and other currencies to see me sit here for an hour converting to figure out top super chat instead of playing the game. So that's why I don't bother with it, okay? But I agree with you.
Phil, you said though that Argentinian money doesn't count and doesn't mean it doesn't add up to anything.
It would be cool. It would have an incentive. You want to get on the leaderboard. You want to be the top super chatter of the day. I agree with you. Jade says, I would love to see Red and Tifa in your team today. I agree. I want to use characters who I haven't used yet. I think Cloud is kind of boring, and I want to use other characters. So I know Tifa is really good for combos in Remake, so I want to try that. And Red, we don't even know how Red plays yet, so I want to try that today. Dr. Oink did another super chat. There's so much shit that's unbalanced with this game. I can go on and on. I hope you have a good stream. I'll stick around. Hugs and kisses. Thank you to Dr. Oink for the super chats this morning. I'm sorry to hear the problems you're having in Tekken 8. All right. So everyone, I think this honestly is a good place to adjourn the podcast for 2 reasons. Number 1, if we adjourn now, likely we'll get some extra gameplay of Final Fantasy VII. Number 2, I have to take a shit. So I think that we should end the show now so I can go take that shit, and then we can jump into Final Fantasy VII without me having to take a shit, which would be very, very distracting. Fair enough. Now, just a reminder, if we hit the $100 tips goal today, yes, I will try the Cloud Strife wig, and we'll see how it is, okay? So, yes, that's possible today, and we're already got a good start on that, all right? And by the way, I totally forgot to mention this, we have a new emote. It's me with Cloud Strife hair in the chat. So you could use that during the Final Fantasy VII playthrough, all right? Cool. For any member, enjoy it. All right. Everyone, thank you so much. Thanks for discussing stuff with me. Thanks for understanding. And I'm excited for the rest of the week. I think this is going to be a great streaming week. And I hope that you guys will enjoy. I forgot to take the winter picture out of this, damn it. But I got to take a shit, so I can't do it now. All right. Thank you all. I'll see you tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow we'll have some more info on Final Fantasy VII after the first real open world session today. And also, we'll see if we can hit those purple ranks in Tekken tonight. All right. Thank you all. See you tomorrow. Peace out. Okay. So, let us get set up here. Camera should be correct because I didn't move it from yesterday. Just got to get the camera resized. Okay. There we are.
Bruh.
Okay, cool. All right, guys. So I'm going to take a break. I am going to run some music here because I got to use the bathroom. So please give me a bit, and I'll be back in a few. When I come back, we're actually going to be starting a little early with the gameplay of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, open world exploration. Now Chadley is unlocking the map for us, and we'll go from there, all right? Thank you, guys. I'll be back soon.
And of course, it's a good time when I mute Phil stream and fast forward with the speed up just we have built up already. When's he back? Is he back here? Let's see. Oh god, no. Let me fast forward a little bit more. No. 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 Oh god, here we go. Here we go. We got it.
Okay, everybody. I'm coming back, and first things first, we have to, when we boot the game, readjust the volume, because remember, on the podcast, I adjusted my mic, so now that might actually change the volume of the, excuse me, that might change the volume of the balance here. We have to rebalance everything, okay? Let's do it, let's get set up here. So, okay, here I am, hello, here we are, let's boot it.
Oh god, D-Dog, I'm not calling you Dead Dog, I swear, I'm calling you D-Dog, I'm too used to calling you D-Dog. I'm not going to change now because I'm a stubborn bastard. D-Dog sent me an image. So, Adam, is it Phil or is it Adam Sandler? Yeah, it's quite the. Which one's which? They're both even wearing like fucking checker shirts. What the fuck? But Jesus Christ, man, what the fuck? Thank you for that, D-Dog.
Put it up and let's test. Let's do an audio test before we actually begin with the gameplay, so that way we can get it balanced. Hopefully the mic is sounding good to you guys because we rebalanced it on the podcast today. Let me actually get my headphones on so I can hear, because I can't hear anything right now. No, I didn't download any cloud saves. I don't even know if I have cloud saves for this game. I don't know if I was using cloud saves years ago or not. I have no clue.
Oh, Mister sent something as well. Don't forget me. He literally just sent it. Don't forget you sent it like a minute ago. Like I was like, you acted like I was fucking ignoring your ass or something. No, so yeah, them. Oh god, this is so cursed. This might be more cursed than frick. I don't think I like this combination. This is horrible. This needs to burn in holy hellfire. Thank you for sending it. What the? You're calling it Mash Bandicoot. Mash Bandicoot. Oh, it's my eyes. That's almost as bad. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Yeah, there we go.
You were able to do Akuma's Raging Demon with the push of one button on the Switch? That's horrible. That's horrible news. So hold on. Ooh. That's my party right now. Ooh. How do you change the party leader? Where do you do that from? Combat settings? Or party? I don't know how to change the party leader. I have no idea.
He's not recording yet.
No matter what it looks like. Oh, set as leader? Oh. Here you go. Like, what if we set her as leader? But it's the same party? Basically, you would control her as soon as you go into fights, right? Right. I think that's how it works. So I'm curious. Oh, man, it's choppy as shit. Hopefully it stops being choppy in a second. If not, I can reset the capture device, everybody. But, I'm curious about the audio. How is it sounding for everyone? The audio. Wow, the choppiness is bad. Hopefully it fixes. Well, how's the audio balance? Does my voice sound good in tandem with the game?
No.
Does the game need to be made lower or louder from what you're hearing here?
It sounds awful.
What do you think? The audio sounds good? Yeah, the choppiness is not fixing itself. Let me see if I can force a restart of the capture device here.
Restart?
And it fixed. Look at that. It's so dumb that it does that sometimes. I don't even know what causes it. But there you go. Okay. So we're going to try it. Now, I have a couple of shout-outs to do. First of all, I received... By the way, when you pause, it still counts your gameplay time. See that? Which is kind of weird. So, I received a $3 tip. Tiba seemed hurt by Cloud not trusting her with her grave injury. Do you think her character arc is starting off negative to build a more positive arc later? Yeah, like I remember in the main game this happened too. And at first it seems like, oh, it's going to be interesting because maybe that's really not Tifo or there's a twist in the plot you're not expecting. And then nothing ever comes of it. Literally, it just like gets dropped and no one ever talks about it ever again in the game, right? So I guess we'll see as we continue on in the game if they write it into a bigger thing in this version, perhaps. I guess we'll find out. And then I received a $31 tip. Put on the wig. Let's see how it looks for the next 3 hours. An anonymous tipper, no name. A $31 very generous tip. So, with that anonymous $31 tip, we are going to try the wig. Good lord.
Here we go.
Great. Also, I'm going to put it on a second. Maximum Turbo became a member this morning. Thank you very much, Maximum Turbo. I appreciate that very much. And Dig Bix with a... Hold on. It scrolled off the screen. Dig Bix. Get it? It's supposed to be like Big Dicks, but it's Dig Bix. Did a 199 euro. Is that a euro? No, that's a 199 pound super chat. It says, did you pronounce my name right the first time? No, I think I stuttered over it. Now I can say Dig Bix, because it's the opposite of Big Dicks. But I said it wrong the first time I misread it. Dig Bix. Thank you for the super chat. Alright, are you ready? We're finally going to try this thing on. If I'm wearing this, I don't think I can wear the glasses, because this has to go over my scalp, and like, I don't know, let's see. So, by the way, I'm not sizing it. This thing has a sizer, like sizing straps, but I'm not going to use those for now. I'm just going to put it on and see what happens, okay?
Jesus.
Oh boy.
This is painful. He's not even trying to sculpt it or anything. He just plopped it on his head. It's like a goddamn mop.
Bruh.
Nope.
Fuck you,
Fuck you, Phil!
I can't see anything. Yeah, I definitely can't wear the glasses. Well, maybe I can. Hold on.
Is it weird that I'm getting like
Oh my God.
strange like cosplay PewDiePie vibes? Andy Warhol. Andy Warhol.
Now I'm ready. You know what I look like? Okay, I know. I totally know who I look like. Garth from Wayne's World. I look like Garth. I got glasses and a hair. I totally look like Garth.
Nope.
I certainly don't look like Cloud. Like, not even close, right? Wow. Very good. Very good.
So maybe this game will get played on Monday after all, because Phil has hit $100 in tips.
Okay. Party on, Wayne. Party on, Garth. Well, don't
you,
eat the
Phil.
red
You,
rope
Phil.
licorice. Warning, do not eat the red rope licorice. Showing. Oh my God. Yeah, it feels like the hair needs to be spiked. Well, I can't spike it. And there's no way to spike it. Like, I've seen.
The whole point of the oh my god, the whole point of there's no way to spike it. You're meant this hurts. Pain, just pain.
There's way better wigs that basically what they do. The hair has clumps that are formed like Cloud's hair, and so you know, it'll look more like that. But this, it doesn't at all. It's just loose hair. All right, now we're not done because I received a $1 tip from Epic Kirk Rebrushed. According, what? No, I'm not even reading that. Thank you, Kirk, for the $1 tip. I'm not reading the nonsense. Sorry, I don't give a shit. Okay, and then I received an incredibly generous, anonymous $100 tip. I don't even know who this is from. It's just completely anonymous. A $100 tip. So obviously, thank you to whoever that is. And that means I guess we'll have a vest as well.
I pressed the wrong button. That's twice I've accidentally pressed the fucking bubbles button today. But yeah, hey, $100 tip. There you go, get a bubbles animation. So this guarantees it's a few hundred likes. This guarantees that Phil's playing this on Monday. By the way, I want to say I called this. I put this at the top of the fucking stream chat before I fucking began today. DSP will probably get wailed hard today. Disability pay is in. So many of us called it. Even before the stream started, people were going, this Phil will be salty and toxic as fuck. I said to people, I'm anticipating a lot of massive support for Phil today. Based on what happened yesterday, based on him crying, but for the support and everything else, and that'd be a big part of today's fucking victim mode narrative. Yeah, so many of us called this shit. So yeah, this is not a surprise by any means.
I don't know what vest would go with this hair, though. That I can't answer. Thank you, Nico. Nico, I believe re-upping the membership, or I know Nico has had one before. Thank you, Nico, for the membership. I appreciate that very much. Okay, so with this, I guess we do a vest pull, right? What vest would go with this shirt? Something has to stand out, so it has to be a contrasting color, right?
He's still not recording yet, by the way. So
here we go.
Going.
So which vest is FF7 best? Well, Cloud is wearing blue, so we'll do the blue. What else would stand out? Definitely the McFly vest would, or the red vest would stand out. Probably the gold vest, and also the denim vest would stand out really well on this shirt. So there we go. Boss.
Shut up, bitch!
Okay, you guys ready? Here we go. Hello, everyone, and
he is now recording for YouTube. He's going to bring an end to the bingo game. Thank fuck for that. That was fucking... He was annoying as fuck today. But yeah, Phil has $205 in tips, so I guess him threatening to fucking put the game on temporary rotation with Baldur's Gate 3 won't have to happen after all. I guarantee I guarantee you guys, he is going to be playing Final Fantasy again on Monday as he fucking had planned already beforehand. I know if I can end the stream essential by saying we'll say we're going to have Baldur's Gate 3 on Monday, I guarantee you he's going to fucking just say nope, we're going to stick to what we had planned already because of the massive outpouring of tip support for Phil when he was crying for it harder than usual. So there we go. So let's go to live DSP and see where he's at.
It's magic day.
Well, since he started the gameplay, he's earned $1. And he's only been playing the game for about 40 minutes. Well, 20 minutes, roughly. 20 minutes. Like, yeah, but roughly 20 minutes he's been playing the fucking game. And he's earned $1 that whole time. Fucking wow. Anyway, yeah, let's enjoy the otters. All the fucking lovely otters. There is no... Well, you usually be doing fucking marbles, but we've changed things about now. I don't even... Well, we have all the old names still. Jesus, that's the thing. Do we do random marbles just for the hell of it on a Friday? I don't think it's saved though. I was going to a random marble stream, but to be honest, I don't have it set up. I might just have to call it here, guys. I might just have to call it here. Sadly, I don't know. I mean, I could try. Hold on. Fuck it. We'll do a random one. Fuck it. We'll see. Hold on. Let me see if it wants to fucking even like work. But I don't think. I didn't have. I forgot to change it because we have a new. We have a new thing, a new community post, but I'm going to use the old names from the previous one since we already have so many marbles on there, just for the hell of it. It's unlikely somebody's going to win anyway. It is not likely whatsoever somebody's going to win because on Fridays we usually do these very challenging maps, these extremely difficult bingo maps, marble maps, where it's very difficult to win. D-Dog, I guarantee I'm not going to be able to add those. I'm telling you, I will not be able to add all those. It is not going to happen. It's like 50 new names to add, and like I can't derail the stream just to add them all now. Like I could try and squeeze them in very quickly, but it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. But yeah, I'll tell you what, guys, I'm going to be right back. I'm going to set marbles up for you guys. Right? I'm going to be right back. So yeah, we'll be right back. Hey guys, so I'm looking at all these like very difficult challenging maps, and there's one here which has an average finish time of 57 minutes and 30 seconds, and I'm very tempted. I am very, very tempted. Very, very, very tempted indeed. I feel like I need to see what this is like. I'm not saying we're going to try and complete it or anything, but I think for the sake of just checking out, we have to investigate this. Did I pick the right thing then? I might have picked the wrong thing. Yeah, I picked the wrong thing there. Give me a second. Yeah, I fucking... Yeah, this only works if I'm on fucking Twitch. Hold on. Hold on. Let me... I pressed the wrong thing. I will find that again and we'll try it again. Community... elimination rate. Where is it? Where is the massively long course? There it is there. So I need to select it to bots. And then do that. And then we can do it. And yeah, I clicked the wrong bloody thing, that's my bad. Right, let's see what this is like. You want to customise your marble warden? I don't really know how to. Like myself, they're all the same colour, all gold in colour. Who's it? Oh my god, is that how he's done it? Oh my god. These are all funnels. Every single one of these is a funnel that you fucking spin round. Time and time and time again. And it goes on forever. Oh my god, this is... I think I know why this takes so long to finish. Oh my god, and yet there's a 99% elimination rate. However, hold on. Does that mean that you're guaranteed to finish then? Because, I mean, how do you fall? If you're in a funnel the whole entire time and you just spin round and round and round, and there's nothing really stopping you, like, these will hit you down, but they won't knock you off the goddamn thing. So, Jesus Christ, people aren't even fucking down the second one yet. Oh, this is going to be brutal. Yeah, I don't think we're going to see this out, guys. I think I'll just pick a different map. I was curious to see what would this be like. And we can't even see the finish. Like, I'm trying to zoom towards the finish and it's not even in sight yet. And I don't think I can go any faster. If I can, I'm not aware of it. Like, all them... Jesus, man. Let's just... Look, I want to check the end. Right, here's what I think. We're going to check the end. Okay, and once we get to the end, we'll go back and see how far down we are so far. How long is this bloody thing? This is insane. It's mental. Oh my god. It just never ends. It's like an optical illusion. I cannot imagine. Can you imagine enduring this? Imagine this happening. You could actually have this in the bottom corner during a fucking bingo or a podcast. That might be a shout to fucking do. Like, we'll fucking like have this like going in the fucking corner one time. We'll see what takes fucking longer, finishing this track or fucking filming this podcast. Jesus, man. I still can't see the end. How? How is this? How in the goddamn... Like, Battery Exhausted is winning apparently. No, Jasper's Angels is winning. It's between the fucking two of them. Come on. Damn, I thought I saw the end. Hang on, we might be getting towards the end. I don't think there's anything beyond that last one down in the green. See the green in the far distance? This might be the end here. I've made it to the very end of the chain. Now what? Like, where's the finish? Is it up? Is it down? Is it just straight ahead? Usually you can see the finish with it's got surrounded by like a goal thing. Hold on, we're nearly there. We're nearly there. Oh, for God's sake, this is insane. I like how I got happy about seeing the last one, and yet we're still that far away from the last one. I don't want. It's actually quite quick to get back to the start. This is insane. But by the way, we are not doing this course. Just for full disclosure, not now anyway. My curiosity got the better of me. But Jesus, this is ridiculous. And there's the finish, it looks like there. You just drop into here, so he's the very end is like you go through that funnel, then you go through this funnel, and then you go down here. Hold on, if I can miss this somehow. Trust me, if I can miss my whole. You go down here, and you're in the finish line. Like hooray! You're in the finish line. You drop down here, and you're in. This is the finish line. Hurry up, you slow bastards! So the finish is right there. Let's go all the way back. Right, Dare Bear is winning. Somehow. Dare Bear and Tony are ahead of everyone else. Tony is now winning. Jesus Christ. This is so dumb. No. Just another 50 minutes to go, I'd say fuck that. Fuck that. No. We're not doing that. That was just yeah. Fucking hell. How about instead we do one which is... This one's 12 minutes. What about this one? Like almost... No. Hold on. Let's you know what? Let's just do... What is it, a random button? Yeah, random. I'm going to randomise it, but I'm going to randomise the first 99% track. Oh, this might take a while. I didn't think this one through. Because it's filtered by that. There we go. Beware aggressive climb. We'll just do this one. 98%. Fuck it. So let's see how fucking bad this one is. I didn't even check the time, but well, this one seems very straightforward. What's wrong with this one? This is very simple. You go down the funnel, and then you go through here, and then you go up the way, and the finish is right there. What could... But mind you, how do you go up the way? Doesn't this defy gravity? I'm not entirely sure how this one's going to work. We have the human moon who's out front. Let's see how this works. Oh, there's a speed boost there. There's a speed boost there. Paul's gonna make it. No, they're not. Egret's gonna make it. No, they're not. Timmy O'Toole's gonna make it. No, they're not. Yay, Chris George made it. We have finished. There we go. But somebody fucking finish it. There we go. I think I see now why so many people get eliminated from this one. Because you can only get so far, and then if you haven't got the momentum, then back down you go. A very quick course, indeed. And I guess if you fall down the sides here, you get another try. Stuart's going to try and make it, but they're going to fall just short. People are falling off the wayside. There, Zero's having to go, but they're going to fall short as well. How the hell did fucking Chris George make it? It's impressive. But, Jesus, yeah, I struggled by the end of it. Yeah, there we go. Chris George won that one. That's fucking array. Just hit random. I'm just going to fucking hit random and fucking see that. We're just playing some random marbles. We'll do this one, then we'll call it quits. But we're just playing some random marbles maps. This one is called Express Delivery. Oh, you go down the way. So they go up the way, and then they filter down the way, and then... Oh, we're going the wrong way. Puddy's gone. That's unlucky for them. So we're in some sort of delivery place. So all the marbles are close together. But who's ahead? Master on a piece of slice looks like they're ahead, followed by Jasper's Angels, Mr. Extravagant, Jack Skellington. So yeah, close run race. Oh, there's portals and there's speed boosts and there's all sorts of crazy random shit. Culamp went through. But where did Culamp go? Culamp's at the end. Culamp, speedrunning it. Culamp's gonna win. I thought I got it stolen off him. But Culamp there won. There we go. So that was a pro gamer move there by Culamp to bypass most of that track and go through the portal. They went up the jump. And yeah, they finished first, and Jack Skellington second, Steady Skyline third. This is just a wee random track. We're just fucking playing it for shits and giggles. So here we go. Fucking hell. And there's a whole bunch of people dying now by the wayside. That's fucking hilarious. Look at them all dying. Jonathan J's gone. Major Detractor's gonna go. Oh, we have Lionel, Support, Jasper Angels finishing. Shao Shimigami, Nick Crypto getting in ahead of the time as well. Just Dave. And who else we got there? There's Ash and there's Elaine, Walls, JR. They're all trying to make it to the end before the track burns everyone behind. The track is burning everyone alive, and all the marbles are going to get fried unless they get to the finish line in time. Who will finish and who will not finish? We have 131 marbles left to go. 100 marbles left to go, but there's only... There we go. Dead. So all these people have finished the fucking course. Which is what, like 60 odd, 72. 72 people finished the course. Everyone else, shit. Everyone else, pure shit. 72 people won. There we go. Anyway. I am going to wrap things up there, guys. I'm going to call it quits, and we're going to end how it always ends. Obviously, we're going to have lovely, delightful autos on the screen and everything else. Guys, and remember, if you haven't left a comment yet on a community post, which is linked in the description of the live stream, make sure you do that, because that's the only way you'll be able to have a chance of winning a prize for us getting the sort of the bingo prizes for full houses at the end of the month. But guys, I do hope you enjoy the rest of your Friday, however you wish to spend it, and of course, hope you all enjoy your Saturday as well. I should return on Sunday for some more bingo content and all that jazz, and I'm sure Phil's going to have a whole lot of salt and begging and crying about money in between now and then, but whatever happens anyway, I do hope you all have a good one. I hope you all enjoy yourselves, and yeah, I'm going to end how I always end by playing Notorious PIG contributions made by the supremely talented Pixar Animations. So yeah, and yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to add all 50 names that are members between now and the end of the outro song, but I'm going to try my best. I do hope you all have a good one, guys. I'm going to catch you all later. Goodbye.
On September 14th, a pre-authorized payment of $16.51 from PayPal.
Alright, Luna Mills has tipped me $1.30. It says, I'm back. What's your favorite type of shower? When you're showered in money. When you go outside and all of a sudden, greenbacks start falling from the sky. And you raise your face up, you're like, oh, you start dancing, you go, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Alright, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but thank you for the first tip of the day. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Show me the money. Free. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. And it's gone, just gone like that.
On September 14th, a pre-authorized payment of $16.51 from PayPal.
Guys, I'm still adding names, so I'm replaying the outro. This is on purpose. Trust me, this is a high IQ move.
All right,
I am purposely replaying the outro so I can add all the names and the members.
When you're showered in money, when you
Just
go outside,
pretend you
all of a
didn't see it the
sudden,
first time, okay?
greenbacks start falling from the sky, and you raise your face up. You're like, oh, you start dancing. You go, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. All right, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but thank you for the first tip of the day. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Show me the money. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. And it's gone, just gone like that, in an instant, fucking gone.
Oh shit, I think the screen broke. Oh, hold on. There you go. Yeah, I was like literally racing to the end there to get the fucking thing done. I have all the names added. I have all the names added. You can see them all there. I've got them all there. All 95 members we've got now. So yeah, I got them all added right in the nick of time. The second time round. Not the first time round, I fucking lost by a mile the first time round, but yeah, it was, yeah, the fucking, Jesus Christ, man. So yeah, that's all the members updated. You're just fucking making me work hard today. But yeah, Jesus, man. Christ, man. Right, I'm gonna fuck off, I'm knackered. Have a King, hold on, King Bee Crow is on the list? I mean, there should be. I don't fucking know. King Bee Crow is... Are they on the list? Yeah, they're on the list. They're on the right hand side. Just wait for it to scroll past, but King Bee Crow's on the list. So there you go. Sleepy Black's name screwed up. Yeah, I had a feeling that was going to happen. Let me fix that. Let me fix that now, actually. I try and fix all the names in time because YouTube kind of does weird things with the import and all. Let me try and fix that now. Where Jesus Christ, man. I was going to fix it now, fuck it. Felipe Baxter. What side's Felipe on, left or right? He'll be on the right hand side, won't he? Yeah, he'll be on the right hand side. Right, Felipe, where are you, you wee bastard? Where are you? I'm going to fix your name. There you go, hold on, there we go. So I'll just go there. And there we go, and that should be it. So next time I see Felipe's name, it should all be good. I'm glad you spotted that because I missed that the first time then. Dare Bear's one was easier to spot because he's all sorts of symbols and all that shit, but fuck it, there we go. Wait for it. There it is. Felipe Baxter's got a little squiggly line over the E and everything. There we go. Right guys, I'm fucking knackered. It's been a long bloody day. And I've got to fucking make a video as well. I'm making a video. Remember guys, I'm doing a little video. Because I'm going to, I've started going to the gym, started going to the office at work, so I'm going to finish making a video for that, and I'm hoping to release that sometime tomorrow. There's a yes, goes to free there. Yeah, there you go. So yeah, I'm going to try and get this video sorted as well, and I'll be able to get that sorted and released tomorrow, so people can, you know, watch that if they want. Anyway, I'm going to fuck off now. Have a good one.